Let's see if this went live. It should have. And there's my phone ringing, meaning that it's live. So, let's let me pull the mic closer, because that would be good, right? If I brought the mic closer, so you guys should hear me. But yeah, let's talk for a minute about you know, a very sore subject that people seem to be having, because I feel like it's important for us to actually have this discussion at this point. Exodia replacing you with a bot? No, not exactly, because the bot can't add everyone. So thank you very much for adding everybody. That was cool. But yeah. So we gotta have this discussion, guys, because people have been going nuts about this video that I put. So I want to, first off, I want to put this like all over the place. So I'm putting it in every single freaking subject, or every single how can I put it? I'm putting this in every single section in Discord. I don't freaking care if it's gonna annoy people. I'm putting this in every freaking section because we need to have this discussion. We need to talk about this because, like I said, this has gone way out of hand. Way out of hand. And you know, while that's good, while it's a good thing, at the same time, it's still like, bro, like, too much. Hold on. So now in the SAOIF videos, they're talking about shit. Or not SAOIF videos, the SAOIF Discord. Oh no, they're not talking about me. They're talking about somebody else. Okay, I guess that's good. They're talking about somebody else for once. Phantom Boss, what's up, man? Mizuki. Hold on, because I gotta put this everywhere. So just give me a second. I will address everybody. So just give me a quick second. Vanessa, what's up? What are we talking about? We're talking about rates. We're talking about how this is just gambling at this point. And we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff. So just give me a second. Let me like promote this out. This is a late night thing. Like I normally wouldn't be doing this late because it's freaking almost midnight. But yo, like too much. Exodia, what are you talking about? Alejandro, what's up? Give me a second. There. Okay, there's the other one. But yeah, so like I want to have this discussion because it's actually really important that we have this discussion, that we talk about it. I'm just like, I wonder if Omnitos took off my. Oh no, he didn't take off the ability to at everyone. That's funny. You're talking about SAO section? Wait, what? First thing you saw in the SAO section was bald fetish. What the hell are you talking about? Hold on, let me go over there really fast. Oh, the pictures. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, that's funny. That is actually really funny. Hold on, because like there's a lot of promoting and stuff that I gotta do. Like I gotta put it up in SAO sections. I gotta put it up in Starocean, everywhere. Because this is for everything. This is not just like one thing and then that's it. No, this is like for everything. So I need to put this up everywhere because that's what we're doing. That's, you know, we're having this full-on conversation. All right, hold on, just Starocean. Let's just put it there. Okay, that works. And then we're gonna go Sword Art Online. 1, 2. Okay, then we're gonna go Dragalia Lost. Although technically this doesn't pertain to Dragalia Lost, but still, like, I want to include the people that are playing Dragalia Lost, because like it could affect them later on, like just the way that things are going, as far as the way that mobile games are being handled. Like, things could change relatively soon. So just give me a quick second. Almost done here. I promise I am almost like done, so we can just like get started with the topic at hand. 1, 2, 3. There's like, bro, this is like, yo, it's too much at this point. I wish like I could just like click one button, it goes out to everywhere. But unfortunately, I can't do that because that's not a thing. All right, so that I'm done promoting. I'm done promoting. So we're ready to go. We're ready to start. So let me say hi to everybody that showed up so far. Let me just start from the beginning. Exodia, Little Ganja, Mizuki. Damn, Gogeta likes to just like freaking crash shit. You know what, Gogeta? You know what, man? Look, I know we're gonna talk about your game too, but you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. Like, bro, you just like knocked out my freaking camera. Like, damn, Gogeta. Like, the power on this figure right here is just way too much that it's just like, boom! Just fucking drop that shit. You know what? You're not going on my computer anymore. I'm gonna put you up here. Screw you, man. He's like, I wanted to be in the camera. Alright, so where was I? Mizuki, Giovanni, Steelwing, Phantom Boss, Vanessa, Alejandro, Ninjava, Cruzy, what's up, Cruzy? Death Knight, Burning One. Alright. He deserves to be gifted away for doing that. No, he's gonna chill right over there, you know, with Gohan. Alright, so what we're discussing. Okay, so if you guys aren't aware, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are already aware because of all like everything that I've been talking about lately in Discord and arguing with people back and forth like crazy. It's been one argument after another. That's how bad it's been. And I want to help you guys understand something. Help people understand something, because you know, a lot of you guys are playing mobile games. I play mobile games. And the reason, you know, one of the reasons why I play mobile games is because it's convenience. Like, it's right there on my phone. I have my phone out anyways. You know, it's wherever I am. Like, if I'm taking a dump, I can play a mobile game. If I'm at work, I can play a mobile game. Wherever, you know. Like, granted, I could do the same thing with like a 3DS or something, and I do. But it's just like I can have a variety of games just right here, and I don't have to like have a cartridge or anything, right? So everything's just right there, ready for me to, you know, for me to go. Shadow, what's up? Dark Shadow, what's up? Shadow Monster, what's up? So, you know, I did a video. If you guys are not aware, I did a video regarding the rates on the Asuna banner on Sword Art Online Integral Factor. Okay, the title of the video was that the banner is a scam, and the topic in the video is the fact that they adjusted the rates to make it harder to pull the skills that you want. Okay, on the banner of the Asuna banner, they show the 2 brand new Asuna skills, and so I did a video addressing that. I pointed out the fact that if you look at the other banners, the prior banners, on all the prior banners, you have the featured skills, and the featured skills have higher rates. Now, what they did on the Asuna banner was they took those 2 featured skills and they put them in all the Asuna featured skills all together, so they featured all the Asuna skills, which then in turn lowered the overall rates of all those featured skills. Now, here's the conversation. Here's the argument that people keep arguing with me about. They said, okay, they said, oh, but it's really still the 6% rate. You know, just because they filled up the featured skill pool with more skills, it's still just 6% increase. you want to listen to yourself for a minute when you say something like that. You're saying it's okay that the rates are lowered for the featured skills because there's more featured skills, and that it's okay because it's still 6%. Yes, it might be 6% overall, but the rates for these skills are lowered, and they purposefully did that because it's a banner that they know people will spend more money on. So that way they lower the rates, and they're like, but it's still 6% increase. People don't seem to understand that, and everybody wants to argue with me about that fact. You know, you have to understand, this is not something that's okay. This is something that they've done in other games like Dokkan. Just recently, they did it in Naruto Blazing with the 2 featured units for the anniversary, the Sasuke and Naruto, that everybody wanted. But what did they do? They lowered the rates on them by including a whole bunch of featured units, full well knowing that people are going to spend a lot of money for these featured skills. And so because they're going to spend a lot of money on these skills, it's okay for them to then go ahead and overall lower the rates of them while saying they're increased. Like, that is not a good thing. A good example of rates not being adjusted regardless of how many units are in the banner. Regardless, I want to say this, like, I want to ingrain this in everybody's head. Regardless of how many units are on the banner as a featured unit or skill or whatever. A good example of that is Starocean. I use Starocean as an example because in Starocean you have new banner that drops with new units, and in those new units, every time a new unit, you know, there's a new banner, it's 3% rate for you to pull those units. 3% each. Not 3% overall. 3% each for those featured units, regardless of how many units are featured. And I say regardless because when we had who was it? It was Roddick, Melee, Claire, and Raimi. Okay, Roddick, Melee, Claire, and Raimi. 4 units featured on a Starocean banner. Each one of those units has a 3% rate. You're gonna tell me that it's okay for a game like Sword Art Online and Technical Factor, or Dokkan Battle, or Blazing. You're gonna tell me it's okay for games like that to put more units and lower the rates overall? No. What they should do is lower the rates of all the other cards or skills or whatever. Lower the rates of all the non-featured ones. And keep the rates the way that they should be for those skills and those units or characters or whatever game you're playing. You know, if you're going to be like, one banner is, in SAO and Technical Factor, you're going to be like, one banner is 0.65%. Okay? And there's going to be 2 featured units on there. But then you have another unit or another banner that has 4 featured skills on there. And now instead of 0.65, you're going to drop it because now it's 4. You're going to drop it down to 0.33%. Half of the other one. And you're going to go and promote that, oh, it's increased rates at 1.3%. Or if you go to the 4th and 5th step, it's increased by 2%. You're going to tell me that's okay when you have other games that don't do shady practices like that? Like, that's not an okay thing. That is not an okay thing. And this has become a very heavily debated topic because I put out that video. And while the majority of people agree with me, the majority of people agree with what I had to say in that banner and agree that when you look at it, it's a scam. You have a lot of other people that are so blinded by the fact that that it's an Asuna banner and all of the Asuna skills are featured. You have a lot of people are blinded by that are saying like, oh, it's okay. It's okay it's still a good banner to pull on if you want featured units. No, it's not. No, it's not. And then they're like, oh, it's a good banner if you want to pull any 5-star. No, it's not. Not at all. They purposefully lowered the rates. You can't sit down and tell me that, oh, no, they didn't lower the rates. It's still 6%. When you see it. You see it, man. It's so aggravating. And the thing is that I'm not going to go and tell you that what you should and shouldn't spend your money on. You want to spend your money on a game, you spend your money on a game. It's your money, you worked for it. You can do whatever the hell you want for it, with it. Okay? It's your money, you do what you want at the end of the day. You want to spend your money on the banner, go spend your money on the banner, because if Astonish is your favorite character, you really love those skills, you want to go after it, go for it. I'm not going to tell you no, you absolutely, positively, 100% don't do it. I do those type of videos for the everyday player who they are saving up their Arcana gems or their Dragon Stones or whatever game you're playing. You're saving up the in-game currency because you're a free-to-play player, and you get so excited. Oh, it's an awesome banner. I do those type of videos to kind of make you sit back and be like, whoa, wait a second. Let me take a look at this banner. You know, this YouTuber put out this video about this banner saying that it's a scam. Let me actually take a look at this banner for myself and let me see the rates on it. You know, that's why I do those videos. But then the people that straight up, like, blatantly tell me, no, you're wrong. It's still 6%. No, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It's 6%, but they blatantly changed the rates by adding more skills to the pool of featured units. That is not an okay thing. Okay, let me tell you something about gambling. You go into a casino. Alright, you go into a casino. They do adjust the rates of the slot machines because they're allowed to. There's no regulation. There's regulation, but there's no heavy regulation on the slot machines and stuff like that. So the more that a slot machine is continuously played, the less of a chance you have of winning in the game. The more that you actually win, the less of a chance you have to win. Meaning that if you're getting, and then this is the way that gambling works, okay? I'm just gonna put this out here right now for you. This is the way that gambling works. Okay, you go on a slot machine. You pull the lever down, and it starts doing the thing where it's rolling the fruits or whatever. Then it stops. You get 2 cherries. Well, 2 cherries. What is 2 cherries? You break even. It gives you your money back. That's what 2 cherries is. It gives you your money back. But it triggers something in your head. It's like, oh my god, I won. That's what happens. It triggers in your head. Oh my god, I won. It gives you that dopamine. It gives you that good feeling that is like, oh wow, okay, since I won and I got my money back, let me go put this back in the machine and try again. You pull again. What happens? You don't win. And you're like, no, hold up, and let me try again because I just got my money back, and so I think I can win again, and you know, maybe I'll get the money that I just spent back. So you go and you try again. You put in another 2 quarters, you pull the thing down, and it goes again. And what might happen? You get another 2 cherries, boom, you get your money back. You're like, okay, cool, and then you go again. And that's the cycle that gambling does when you go to casinos and stuff. It's the same thing in these mobile games. It's the same thing. Okay, you look at the way that they promote it is just like gambling. It's just like you go to a casino. Okay, the way they promote it, you look at the banner. You look at the banner, it says featured Astonish skills have 6% rates. Okay, 6% rates. Oh my god, it's higher rates. Oh, I'm gonna pull on this banner because it's higher rates. Oh, and it's discounted the first summon. Oh, I'm gonna pull on this banner. So you do, and you don't get shit. And then you're like, oh, the first time is half off and it was 4%. I have to go all the way to step 3 for 6%. Let me do that. And it says all 4-star skills on the last step, the 3rd step with the 6%. All 4-star skills are all Astonish skills. Oh my god, let me go all the way to that 3rd step. So you go to the 3rd step and you pull that casino lever. You pull that casino lever and it rolls. And what happens? You don't get shit. And then you're like, well, wait, I could try it all over again. Let me try it again. Let me go through it to the third step again. I just got paid. I got a little bit of extra money. Let me go through the third step again. Because it's higher rates, it's 6%. So they do that. You whip out your wallet, your credit card, you go onto your phone, you buy the Arcana gems, you pull the lever on the slot machine, you let it roll. First time is half off. You don't get shit. Second time you roll, oh, it's still 4%. Second time you roll, maybe you get a 4-star. It's not the one you want, but maybe you get a 4-star, and you're like, oh shit, I got a 4-star skill. One more step, and it's 6% rates. That 4-star skill could have been the one that I wanted. Let me go to the last step again. Pull that slot machine lever. You let it roll. What happens? You don't get shit. And next thing you know, you're 4,500 gems or 45,000 gems deep into this banner. 100,000 gems into this banner. You know, like the video that Kuru Gaming put out. While I don't agree with the title of the video, okay, he did not spend 100 pounds on that. But the video that Kuru Gaming put out is a perfect example of that. He went 100,000 Arcana gems deep into the Asuna banner, and he got, I believe it was 1 4-star skill. Not even the featured ones. Not even the featured, like the 2 featured Asuna skills. Okay, he got another 4-star skill in 100,000 gems. What does that tell you? And you're gonna sit here and argue with me that it's okay because it's still 6%. I mean, granted, there's RNG is a big thing into this, is a big factor. You have RNG, it's all luck based, and that's why it's gambling. And that's why you have problems like Bandai's currently having problems because of the Belgium Gaming Commission. Because of shit like that. Because of shit like what's going on right now. They're having problems with the Belgium Gaming Commission. To the point that the Belgium Gaming Commission removed Dokkan Battle from iTunes and Google Play. To the point that they removed Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle from the App Store and from iTunes. Or Google Play and the App Store, I'm sorry. iTunes and the App Store is the same thing. What does that tell you? That tells you something's wrong. That tells you that is something that should not be happening, and they're taking advantage. They're taking advantage of kids. They're taking advantage of adults. They're taking advantage of people with gambling addictions. And again, I reiterate, I play these games. I do. I play these games. Do I spend some money in them? Yes, some if they're worth it. At this point, it's come to the point in playing these mobile games that I will only spend money if the game is worth it. If the game is, you know, if for example, like Tales of Aaron, I spent money on the monthly pack, and I spent money on the lifetime pack, and that was it. I forgot to mention SAOIF stores banned in Belgium for... Well, okay. I know that... How can I put it? Okay. Almost every Bandai game at this point is... The store is shut down in Belgium. Almost every single one. Alright? The truth is one of the biggest reasons for this, but on a serious note, the game is fucking saving money on people. JCQ, what's up, man? Not... Okay, so... I approached Animated Muscle and the Truth to do a video with me regarding this whole situation, because I want to get their input on everything. So that video hopefully is in the works. I know Muscle is down for it. I'm waiting to hear back from Truth. So hopefully that video happens. I actually wanted to do multiple part videos. So this is just a conversation from me to you guys, because of I'm not gonna say I'm receiving hate or anything. I'm not receiving any hate, no backlash, nothing like that. It's debates and disagreements. That's what's going on. But you know, everybody has their point of view on things, but there's some things that it's just the point of view is distorted, because they're not looking at the whole picture. And that's what I'm getting at. And stuff like this is just like, it's very disturbing, because it's things like this that you could see a big decline in mobile gaming if they don't change the way that things are. Darkness, what's up, Darkness? You didn't miss much. Like, we're talking about just a whole bunch of different mobile games in general, but in the same umbrella topic. Oh no, that stuff is all fake. Rates aren't that bad. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like, another example. Let me give you a good example. Okay, you have Dokkan. Okay, Dokkan Battle. A lot of you guys play Dokkan. I used to play Dokkan. I haven't logged into Dokkan for like a week and a half. But a lot of you guys still play Dokkan. And a lot of you guys can relate for what I'm about to say. Okay, so you have Dokkan Battle. Alright? So I'm going to use this deck of cards as an example. Right? So in Dokkan Battle, you have your cards. You have brand new banner drops. So say, for example, the next banner that should be coming in Global is the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta banner. That should be the next one in Global. Alright, so Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta banner drops. Alright, so if you want to pull on that banner, okay, so this is the banner. This is your deck of cards, or this is the cards that are in the banner. In this deck of cards that are on the banner, you have Rs, you have SRs, and then you have SSRs. And then from the SSRs, you have like 5 featured cards, right? So you have like 5 featured units. Okay, so on that featured unit, you want to pull, the main card, which is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. He's the main prize of that banner because that's his banner. So those 5 units will have higher rates. Okay, so say I'm not looking at a banner right now to give you rates, but just say, for example, the rates to get them, because they're all featured, they're all on the banner itself. All right, so they're all featured. So let's say the rates to get them are like 1% each. It's not. It's lower than that. But let's just say it was. Okay, just to make it easy. So 1% each to pull these, to pull one of these 5 units. Okay, so let's just put it like that. So you have that. All right. So 1%, it's not bad. That's actually not too bad for gacha game. So not too bad. That's my example. All right. So Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. All right, 1%. Now, you have an LR banner. An LR banner drops. So the current LR banner is the LR Goku and Frieza banner. The LR banner drops. And what do you have on that LR banner as featured units? You have all these cards. You got like 20 cards on that featured LR banner that has LR Goku and Frieza on it. Now, you go back to the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta banner, 5 cards. Technically, it's a 5% chance that you're going to get one of these, right? Right? It's technically a 5% chance, because 1% each. It's technically 5% chance that you're going to get one of these, right? Now, you take LR banner. It's got 20 featured units on there, but it's got the LR card that you want, right? It's got the LR. That's your main prize. But it's got all these featured units. So what happens now? What happens to those rates? It's still 5% that you're going to get one of these 20 units. But what happens? What happens is the rates drop. Okay? The rates drop a lot. All right? So we're going to do a little quaccumulating for a second here. So if we take a 5% rate, okay, and you're going to divide it by 20. All right, you divide it by 20. So that means you have a 0.25% chance for each one of these featured units. It's still a 5% chance. Still a 5% chance. But now, this featured unit that you have, or that you want, the LR Goku and Frieza, is now a 0.25%. As opposed to the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta banner, where the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta is a 1% featured unit. Still 5% chance. You're going to tell me that that's okay? You're going to tell me that that's not intentional to lower the rates to get people to spend more money? Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Jesus, wake up, people. And again, I'm not saying everybody is being blind to this. The majority of you guys understand where I'm coming from. You understand my argument and you see it. Okay? But a good deal of you, I'm not saying you as in you like you burning one or you, no. I'm saying you as a general term. A good deal of you want to argue with me and say that no, it's okay. It's still a 6% chance, Gotian. No, you did your math wrong. Fuck off. I did my math right. Now go play 52 pickup because you don't fucking want to pay attention to what's actually going on. And yeah, Shadow Monster, it's 12 cards. I'm exaggerating for the simple fact that it's easier to take 20 and divide it, or take 5% and divide it by 20. That's the only reason why I did that. I understand that it's 12, not 20, but they have in the past like done 20 plus units on a featured LR banner. So you can't tell me that they haven't. But it's really, really stupid. Like, and people don't want to seem to understand that. That's the topic at hand. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You can't tell me that that's okay. Because at the same time, when you have a game like Starocean, alright? You have Starocean. Currently, there's a banner, Diaz and Rina on Starocean. You have the two cards, or the two units on, Diaz and Rina. And it's 3% each. Not together. 3% each. So you have 3% to pull Rina or 3% to pull Diaz. Alright, 3% each. And what they do is they lower the rates of every other 5-star that's on there. Or if you had, for example, the banner that had Roddick, Millie, Claire, and Raimi, which was 4 units on that banner, and each unit was still 3% chance to get them. They didn't lower the rates on the featured skills, regardless if there were 4 units on there. What they did was they lowered the rates on the other 5-stars that are on the banner. You can't argue with me and tell me that's okay. That's not, guys. That is not. Like, bro. I get it. They dilute the rates by adding way more 5-star pulls. As a new player with virtually none of those 5 stars, would it be acceptable to roll on it or simply looking for 5 stars pulls? If you're a new player, okay, here's the thing. A new player, how to put it? If you're brand new to the game, this doesn't particularly apply to you. And the reason why is because if you're brand new to the game, you could just fucking reroll. Like, just reroll until you get whatever the hell you want. That's different. If you're a brand new player, you just reroll. But if you've been playing the game like myself since the beginning of the game, and I'm not going to spend any more money on it because of all the raids being jacked up, I'm not going to go deep in the banners anymore, then this is the reason why I don't do it. This is the reason why I'm not going deep in these banners, because of how much they've diluted and fucked up the rates. That's like you order coffee. Okay? You say, I want coffee. Give me coffee. You just order some coffee. They say, okay, here's your coffee. You drink it, and you're like, this tastes like water. Oh, but there's coffee in it. We put the same amount of coffee grounds. That's like, come on, man. You can't tell me that's okay. You can't. Like, it aggravates me because, saying that I'm misinforming players because of that. I'm not at all. And the only reason why I get so upset is because I like the game and I want the game to improve, and they have been improving it. They've been doing better things in the game, but then you have something like this that happens that just freaking throws it all out the window. It's like adding more water to your Kool-Aid mix. It dilutes what you want. Exactly. Yes. As people in denial, or they don't want to see the reality of the featured big pool unit skill. Yeah, and that's the thing. Okay. This phrase was coined by Rhyme Style. Okay, this phrase was coined by Rhyme Style. And the phrase that I'm referring to is fake featured. Alright? Fake featured is like, he first said it when they started doing LR banners on Dokkan. I think the first LR banner was the LR Broly banner. And the LR Broly banner wasn't that bad. Okay? The way that they did it was a little wonky. But if I remember correctly, it was like a 0.5% chance to get LR Broly, and any other SSR that was featured on that banner, it was like a 1% chance. If I remember correctly, that's how it was for LR Broly. Every other LR banner after that then became fake featured, meaning that so who was the next featured LR after LR Broly? I think it was LR Goku Black. So you had LR Goku Black's banner drop, and on LR Goku Black's banner you had like 20 featured units. Out of those 20 featured units, 18 were SSRs, and no, I think it was like 16 were SSRs and 4 were SRs. And all of those featured units being in that pool jacked the rates up to all hell. And they did it on purpose because they know people were going to go deep onto that banner. They're going to spend money, and it's a tactic that they use, like Bandai in particular. I don't say every game, it's Bandai in particular that does this. And it's a tactic that they use to trick you guys as the consumers to spend your money in hopes that you're going to get this, because LRs they're not normally featured. They're unfeatured and have really low rates. But now we feature it on a banner. It has higher rates. It's increased rates. But the rates are still jacked up by the fact that you have all these other featured, hence fake featured. Addicts won't accept or see the truth. And that's true. That is true. That is 100% true. So given that you can roll on such crappy odds, why did you not agree with a pity breaker? Why did I not agree with a pity breaker? What are you talking about? Pickled pepper, what are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sub goal needs to be updated. I'm gonna give it until probably tomorrow for me to update the sub goal. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. Not sure why we didn't have SR even featured to jack up the rates, man. Why did I not agree with the pity breaker on Dragalia Lost? The reason why I did not agree with the pity breaker on Dragalia Lost is because the pity breaker is stupid. It's bad. It's an increased rate after 10 multis. And it's not even a big increase. I think it's like 2%. And then after 100, what is it? No, hold on. It's after, it's not 10 multis. I think it's after 10 multis, it's, no, after 10 draws. So meaning after 10 characters. So if you do one multi and you don't get a 5-star, the rates are increased, I believe, by 2%. If you do 100 draws, meaning 10 multis, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star. That's bad. That is bad, because you're talking 10 multis, man. That is a lot. That is a lot. If you go 10 multis without getting a 5-star unit in Dragalia Lost, there's some really bad rates. That's like Sword Art Online and Integral Factor low. That's like Fate Go low. That's really bad. Doesn't get the SR featured, bro. If you don't get the SR featured or the featured SSRs, then like you got some of the worst luck in history. LR featured banners are scams in Dokkan. If you want a specific LR, the best thing you can do is wait for type banners. That way they lower drastically on how many times they release. Yeah, so type banners are different because of the fact that they remove all the other SSRs from the pool, and it's just that type of SSR. So meaning, if you want, like, say Majin Vegeta LR, he's an AGL unit, he's on the AGL banner, means that all the other SSRs that are in the game are taken out except AGL ones. So you actually have a slight better chance of getting that LR Majin Vegeta than you normally would, because they did that. With at that, it's still lower rates. But it's a better chance. All right, Bernie, want to catch you later. I feel like Bandai wants to go the Korean Chinese gacha route so badly they haven't pulled the trigger. Nation of Gaming Nation, what do you mean Korean Chinese gacha route? Because the thing is with the Korean and Chinese games, Their rates aren't that great, but a lot of them are very free-to-play friendly. That's one of the things that I do like about the Korean Chinese games, is they're very free-to-play friendly. It's just they're usually not really that good games though. Every once in a while you get like a good one, like a rare one that's actually really good, like Tales of Aaron is actually really good and very free to play friendly. Like the way that they handle everything, they give free shit all the time. So the rates not being good in a game like Tales of Aaron doesn't bother me, because of the simple fact that they give you so much stuff and you can get 5-star units for free. So that's why I like that game so much. T-Baggins, what's up? The type banners are hands down the best chance of getting LRs. They are. Be better after like 3 multis, and you get an increased rate that is free, so it's kind of fair to free-to-play players that save their in-game currency. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they can do to handle it better. I've been playing Dragalia Lost a lot. I do like the game, but I'm still not at end-game content yet, so I have not done my how free-to-play friendly is Dragalia Lost video yet. I will do that once I give it a full-on playthrough, like all the way to end-game content and everything. Majin Vegeta is the only LR I ever got in Dokkan. I'm pretty sure it was off a type banner. So I got Majin Vegeta off a type banner, and I also got him off of an LR banner. So I don't remember which banner it was that I got him off of. I think I got him off of the LR Goku Vegeta banner, the Vegito one. I think I got a dupe Majin Vegeta off of that. Didn't say it was perfect, but in Dokkan the best banners to get LRs, those type banners. There isn't a better way, even though it's still shit, because ours are still a curse in the game. Yeah. There's not many free-to-play friendly Bandai games I can name off the top of my head. I can name like one. The only free-to-play friendly Bandai game that I know of is Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. But even that, like, the rates aren't that good. The rates aren't really bad in SAO Memory Defrag, but they're not that good either. But it's so free-to-play friendly. Again, like, if there's a balance, then it doesn't bother me if it's free-to-play friendly, like, as far as... Okay, if there's a balance between how much game currency they give you versus the rates on the banners, then it doesn't bother me. But if there's an imbalance, like SAOIF or Dokkan Battle, then it bothers me a lot. And that's the conversation that we're having right now. It's like SAOIF, there's an imbalance right now. There's not a legit way to farm in-game currency, so you can't really farm out Arcana gems. The only if a banner drops, like the Asuna banner drops, and you want to roll on it, you got to spend money, because chances are you probably don't have that much Arcana gems, or if you did save up, you're probably going to spend more money because that's your favorite character and you want to get those skills. Or you're a rapier user, and because most Asuna skills, if not all Asuna skills, are rapier skills, you're going to roll on the banner for the rapier skills. So you're going to end up spending money on that. You know, we have, so a lot of people, and here's the thing, like, okay, I did the video, and I had a lot of people in the comment section saying that, you know, they wished I released a video earlier, which I full on intended to, but I didn't get a chance to because I work now. So a lot of people were saying that, you know, they wish I released it earlier because they spent like 20,000 gems on the banner and didn't get shit. And they're like, damn, this is I understand the reason why now. A lot of people, they'll roll on the banner and not look at the rates. They'll roll on the banner, and Bandai knows this too. Most people don't look at rates. What they look at is the banner. So we are creatures of habit, and we're creatures of sight. So if we see something that's enticing to us, then we tend to want to go for it. That's why, like, like, this is I don't want to use this example, but I'm going to, because this is like the best way that I can explain it and use this example. But as a straight male, if I see a beautiful woman, I'm going to look. And it's the same thing when you're talking about a banner. You see a banner that's attractive, you're going to just look at the banner. You're not going to look at the rates. You're going to look at the banner. So think of like my beautiful woman analogy as, I see a beautiful woman, I'm going to look, and I don't know her personality. I just see a beautiful woman. So same thing with the banner. I look at the banner, I see a very enticing banner, and I don't look at the rates, which would be the personality. I just see a very, very sexy looking banner, and I'm going to be like, I want to go on this banner. So I'm going to go on this banner and not check the rates. I'm not going to get to know her first. Okay? Same deal. You know, it's like, that's that joke. All right? It's that joke where it's like, you know, the guy goes up to the chick at the bar and starts hitting on her, asking her like to go to bed, and she's like, well, damn, at least buy me a drink first. Like, meaning get to know me first. That's the joke. So, you know, looking at the rates of the banner is getting to know the banner before you go and you spend money on it, before you go and you go to bed with it. Because once you go to bed with that banner, you're done. Like, you lost. Because they got you. They got you. It's like a strip club, right? This is another example. It's like a strip club. Those of you who are too young to understand, you've never been to a strip club or anything, but it's like a strip club. All right, you have the beautiful woman dancing on the, you know, in front of you and everything. You're gonna be like, money. All right, but if there's a woman dancing that like not as good looking as the previous one, then you're gonna be like, money in my pocket, not coming out. That's what I'm getting at, man. That's what like I'm trying to get people to understand here. Is you see a beautiful banner, don't just throw money at it. Don't just throw your gems. Don't just throw your dragon stones, whatever. Look at the banner. Look at what they're doing. Look what they mess with in the banner to like get your money without you even like getting to know the banner. Not suited for young children. It's an analogy, man. The Truth Rainbow LR Goku Frieza, what's up, man? So you're saying beautiful women are like banners with bad rates. I'm not saying that. I'm saying get to know her first, man. Don't just be attracted to the banner. You know, seeing an Asuna banner is very attractive because it's full of Asuna skills, especially with, you know, with high tier skills. That's what I'm getting at. So you see that and you're like, I'm gonna roll on this, but you don't look at the rates. And then you have like an LR banner drop, and you're like, oh my god, it's a new LR. Oh my god, I want this so bad. But you don't realize that they jacked the rates, that they screwed it all up because they featured all these other units on that banner. And you're like, oh, well, fuck, why did I get Dispo for like the 15th time? Because they jacked up the rates, man. That's why. Naruto Blazing, same thing. You had the Sasuke and Naruto drop, and you're like, oh my god, these units are so busted. They're the best units in the damn game. I want them. I want them so bad. I'm gonna go on this banner. And you go on this banner, and next thing you know, you spent all your ninja pearls, and you're like, fuck, I didn't see the rates. That the rates were this bad. They were featured, but the rates were bad. They dropped the rates by adding more units, and they didn't even do a step up. So like, that's why, like, to me, when people start arguing with me, it's like they don't pay attention to what's in front of them. That's why, like, I'm here doing this right now. That's why we're talking, like, you know, we're having a conversation regarding this, because it's like, you know, pay attention, man. Like, dude, how many times have you guys gone on a banner wanting and almost half expecting to pull the unit after so many freaking times you pull on the banner and you don't get it? How many times? Dokkan's been giving good bit more free stones lately. Do you think that's something that can continue? No. That's only been for the celebrations. That's it. Every time there's a celebration, they give, and again, it's a tactic, man. It's a tactic. They give, so that way, when the banners drop, you have 40 dragon stones, not 50 to do a multi, and you're like, damn, I'm 10 dragon stones short. Let me check the shop and see the sales, and then you see a sales like, oh, $7, and I get like 77 dragon stones. Oh shit, let me go on that. That'll give me 2 multis, and then you do it. And then what happened? They got your money. They got your money. That's how they did it, man. And that's how they always do it. That's the thing. It's a tactic. Now, there are very, very, very few times where they do something that's very generous. And Exodia made a point. Bandai was super generous in blazing with the free multis. That is something that they've never done in any game. In any Bandai mobile game, they've never been that generous to give them free multis like that. Alright. Not Legends, not Dokkan, not Memory Defrag, not SAO Integral Factor. Not So Blazing was the only time they ever did the 14 free multis. But you have to understand something with that. One of the reasons why they did that was because there was no step-ups. That's one of the reasons why they did that. It was a free multi on that same banner with the Naruto and Sasuke, except that I believe that free multi had both Naruto and Sasuke in that banner. But the rates were still bad. Free multis are extremely rare, or extraordinarily rare in any mobile game. That is true. You'll see discounted multis, you'll see stuff like that. But you have a game like Starocean, they give free single summons every single day. So after 10 days, that's the equivalent to a free multi. So that's why it's like, I praise Starocean so much because they did everything right. Like, they did everything right that I would love to see implemented into so many of these other games. Because, again, it goes back to the issues at hand with them messing with the rates, with them making things seem very appealing, but at the same time screwing you to all hell. And it's like, bro, when is it enough? Because obviously it's not enough that in a country they shut it down. They close the stores and they remove Dokkan from the App Store and Google Play. Apparently, that is not enough. So when is it enough? When will it become enough that they have to change the game? Is it like when the whole world finally wakes the fuck up and is like, oh shit, we're getting screwed? I mean, does it need to come to that point? It shouldn't. And that's why it's like, that's why I do videos like that. That's why I get heated for certain things, because I care about like these games being improved for the community and being improved for the player base, because I'm a consumer. And then these people in the comments also saying, oh, well, I mean, if you don't like it, don't complain and just don't play the game. You know what I have to say to you guys who tell me shit like that? Fuck you, because I'm a consumer of this game. I'm allowed to complain when they are legitimately screwing me over. Okay? I am allowed to complain. And I am allowed to voice my opinion because I'm a consumer and I want what's best for myself as a consumer playing your game or this game or whatever. You know, that's what like the other thing is. Like, I don't understand why these people in the comments say certain things like that. You know, a lot of times when I get a comment like that, if it's just blatantly they're like, oh, you shouldn't play the game if you're going to complain, then I'll tell them, well, then you don't have to watch my channel if you don't want to hear me complain. You know, that's why I was like, you know, come on. If you're going to tell me that, then that's how I'm going to respond in kind. You know, it's just, I can't stand it anymore with the way that it's being handled. I really can't. It really aggravates me. And it aggravates me more when you guys think it's okay. Honestly, the reason I stay away from AAA titles recently is because the company's putting loot boxes into their $60 games. I'm talking about UEA. Now I don't mind cosmetic changes. Well, okay, the EA issue. It always goes back to EA. The EA issue. It stemmed off of Star Wars Battlefront 2, and Star Wars Battlefront 2 has actually changed a lot and has become a very good game. Don't hate on EA for a mistake that they made and corrected. You know, that's my opinion on the whole EA thing. Did they screw up? Yes. But did they acknowledge that they screwed up and then fix it? Yes. So lay off EA. Anyone know how I set up helper into Golia Loss? You go into other and then friends settings, and then it's right there. LR banner strategy, yeah, really, it is. And the most fun part about people talking shit to you, some of them maybe free-to-play players, don't invest in the game. If you support it, you have the right to complain about it more than them. Yeah, seriously. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, where does the naivety come from where it's like they put more units on there, so it's still 6%, it's still okay? No, it's not. It's not at all. Not at all. Even for cosmetic shit, random chance loot boxes are terrible and only serve to make people buy more than they would have. Yeah, I mean, for me, if you're gonna put skins and stuff in your game and allow people to buy the skins, just let them buy the skins. Don't fucking do the loot boxes. That's just stupid. I hate the system of loot boxing, really do. I mean, I don't, again, if there's a balance, I don't mind systems with draw, you know, with summons or whatever, like gacha games. I don't mind it if there's a balance. It's when there's no balance, where there's an imbalance of it, then that's where it becomes a problem. That's where it's like, bro, come on. Like, let's be real here. You're all getting screwed. Like, all of you. That's where it's a problem for me. Like, I said this in which Discord was it? It was in FL Discord, in Frontline's Discord. Yeah, I put this in Frontline Discord. Yeah, let me actually pull this up for a second here. Where is it? Okay, so in Frontline Discord, someone understood what I was saying, and I thanked them, and I'm like, some of the people that say, oh, it's okay that they lower the rates because there's more featured skills, and for me, that's like pulling down your pants and telling Bandai, it's okay, I like it rough. That's what that sounds like to me. Like, come on, man. Started playing Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth. I don't play Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth. One, I'm tired of Bandai games, and two, the game is too complicated for me. I don't have the time to invest into Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth and be like, all right, here's another one. I don't want to mess with that one. Plus, I never watched this show, so it's just like, okay, whatever. I don't want to mess with that. But it's, like, for me, as much as I would hate it, if it got to the point where, more companies started stepping in and, telling Bandai, or just other games in general, that they need to, like, they're going to close down, or force them to close down the stores, then I'd be okay with that. As much as it would suck, I would be okay with that, because then it's like, okay, well, if you want to make money now, you got to do different things. So then it's like, okay, we're going to offer packages that is like, you can buy a unit that you want type of deal, because then it's not loot boxes. Then it's like, okay, you spend a certain amount for this unit, but then it's like, how much are they going to charge you for it? So I was like, yeah. Yes, I know SAO is Bandai, Emilio. I'm fully aware that SAO is Bandai. Like, You don't need to tell me that. That's what I'm getting at. Is I'm tired of playing different Bandai games. When you get 2 5-stars in Dragalia Lost, when it's not an adventure. I mean, Staz, I didn't start my game, my Dragalia Lost with a 5-star adventure. I mean, I got the dragon, but not the adventure, and I was okay with that. But yeah, like Bandai games. First of all, most Bandai games are very stale. You know, let's just be honest. Most of them are very stale. Dokkan's not that great of a game. It's just the same shit over and over. That's number one. Number two, you know, Memory Defrag. People are saying, "Oh, you should play Memory Defrag." I did play Memory Defrag for a while. Last year, I used to do videos on Memory Defrag. I don't do it anymore. And I got tired of Memory Defrag because it was the same shit over and over. Like there's nothing different. SAOIF is the same shit over and over, but I get to play with you guys, and it's more real time, and you know that makes it more fun. Is the fact that I get to play with you guys. You know, but at the end of the day, it's pretty damn stale. Blazing, I don't like Blazing. I tried to like Blazing, don't like it. What's another Bandai game that I played? I don't fucking know. There's too many Bandai games, but. You know, it's just what it comes down to is just it's greed. It's money hungry greed, and I understand that they're in the business of making money. I get that. I understand that. But at the same time, if you are a company that makes a game that appeals more to the consumer, meaning that you make it very free to play friendly, people will be more inclined to pay money to play the game, because then it's like, okay, you know, like I get a lot of currency from just playing the game, but I want a little bit extra because of this banner. You know, so yeah. Do I play OTPC? You mean One Piece Treasure Cruise? No, I don't play One Piece Treasure Cruise. I don't. We're gonna see. Hold on, I gotta screw up. Alright, screw up. I gotta scroll up. We're gonna see what will really change now with these new Belgium gaming regulations, with another 16 plus countries and US states are also implementing them. We'll see it start rolling out little by little. We will. Bro, it's just, and it's just one of those things. It's like we need things to change really fast. It's gotten way out of hand. JCV, what's up, JCV? Welcome, man. You got Jinda Arc. Now you have both units, featured units that are out right now. Nice, man. Let's see. They like to have multiple games like that. Money hungry. No, I know. I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware. And that's the thing. Is like there's not enough regulation on these games. There really isn't. And the reason is because in every country it's different. And I mentioned it before in my video. I wouldn't let my kids play these games. I wouldn't. Not at all. It's bad for these type of games are just bad for kids in general because it promotes gambling. At the end of the day, it's gambling. Now, if there's a balance, then it's not so bad. Starocean has a good balance. Granted, it's tilted more for free-to-play friendly players, but that's not a bad thing, because then, even then, if a character drops that player really likes, they're gonna spend a little bit extra money to roll on the banners, or they're gonna buy the semi-monthly package that they have, which it's like, what is it, $14 or something like that, or $15, and it's for 2 weeks, and you get like currency and you get a whole bunch of shit for 2 weeks. So that's okay. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Game like Tales of Aaron, it gives a lot of free currency, a lot, and you know it doesn't bother me that the rates are kind of a little bad because they give you so much. That doesn't bother me. They have the monthly package. They have the lifetime package. That's all you, like, you buy the lifetime package once, $15, and every day for the rest of the game's life, it gives you 100 of the gems every single day you log in. The monthly package, you buy that for what is it, like $5? Yeah, it's $5. You buy that for $5, and every day for the month that you log in, it gives you 100 gems. So then every month, if you want to renew the monthly package, just spend $5, and that's it. That's it. That means at the end of the month, you would have gotten 3,000 gems. That's actually not bad for $5. That's not bad. That's a multi and a half. So that's okay because there's a balance. But you have a game like Dokkan, there's no balance. There's no balance. You got, you know, banners that drop that will have shit rates because of all the featured units, and they don't give enough stones for them. The only reason why we're getting stones right now is because it's the 3-year anniversary. Because it's the 250 million download celebration. After the 250 million download celebration is done, you go back to not getting shit. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. You go back to not getting shit. And that's when it's like, bro, it's just back to the old gambling, and that, you know, you can't tell me that's okay. Make sure you're being angry when all these companies don't see them as gambling. They defend the practice and even say that in today's gambling society, without loot boxes, they don't make money. Not at all, man. Let's see. Dokkan is bad. Dokkan is bad. Dokkan is bad. Like, let's be real, man. Emilio, let's be real. Dokkan is a stale game. It's been the same for 3 years plus. They've done nothing to improve the way that the game is played. Although they've done some quality of life changes, but they haven't done anything that actually improves the game. You know, for 3 years, it hasn't changed. That's the problem with Dokkan. Alright, plus the fact that they don't really give you shit for Dragon Stones unless it's some sort of celebration. That's it. SAO Integral Factor, good. SAO Integral Factor, if you don't think about the skills, it's a decent game. If you look at these banners, it's like, bro, come on, man. I think Bleach Brave Souls is doing something right. At least you get to buy a certain character if you weren't able to pull before. I haven't. Okay, so I played Bleach on the 3rd anniversary, but not that much. And Bleach, I mean, Bleach is, it's not a Bandai game. That's one of the reasons why we're not really talking about Bleach. Bleach is like a different monster altogether. Bleach is a little more free-to-play friendly, and the rates are okay. They're not bad. They're not like phenomenal or anything, but eh. Let me see. Let's see here. The friend system is totally fixed in Dokkan. Again, quality of life changes. I know it's fixed in the game. Sebas, what's up, Sebas? What about new Tokyo Ghoul? I don't like it. I don't like the Tokyo Ghoul game. I don't know how the rates are. I haven't really played it so much. I played a little bit. I'm like, this is not a game for me. It's overly complicated, and I don't have enough time in my day to sit down and learn the game. And yeah, it's just I can't play Tokyo Ghoul. Now, I'm not saying Tokyo Ghoul is a bad game or anything. It's not a game for me. But knowing Bandai, the rates are probably trash. That's probably, like, I'm being 100% honest with you. Like, knowing Bandai, the rates are probably trash in Tokyo Ghoul. Dragali Lost not released in Canada. I know. I don't understand that. Starocean is finally being released worldwide, even though the release was a global release, so it's kind of weird. I don't understand that one, but whatever. By the way, guys, if you haven't done so, please consider hitting that like button. You guys are slacking. You're allowing the people who, you know, to dislike the game more than like the game, so, you know. And I guarantee you the people who dislike the game are like, or who dislike the stream are the ones that are like, no, Goshen, you're wrong. It's okay. The rates are still 6% because They just added more featured units, so it's okay. Like, I can't roll my eyes enough. Freaking insert the freaking Tony Stark rolling the eyes meme right now. Like, damn. Tokyo Ghoul game rates isn't that bad right now, but I'll watch the rates for you. That's because it just came out, man. That's why. Like, let's be honest, it just came out. Admit it, they think you. Admit it, they think you rates are bad. What? Didn't understand that one. I hate blazing after Sasuke and Naruto banner. 800 down the drain. See? There you go, young alpha. What did I just freaking say, man? They make the banner appetizing. They make it appealing. That's like, you look at, like, you just order something for dinner, right? You go to a nice restaurant, you just order something for dinner. It fucking looks fantastic when you order it on the menu. And then when you actually get it, you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, you go to Burger King, right? So, like, you watch all the commercials for Burger King. And it's like, the Whopper patty is, like, fresh off the grill. And it's, like, sizzling. And they got, like, fresh lettuce on there and tomatoes. And the bun is, like they just freaking, like, baked the buns there. And, like, the Whopper is like this big in the commercial, and like you see the person like biting his. Then when you order the Whopper and you get it, it's like, what the fuck is this shit? Why is there like tons and tons of like the bad parts of the lettuce in my fucking Whopper? And then you look at like the meat and it's like, bro, like this is what you call fucking quarter pound? That's what you call it? That's not a quarter pounder. What was it, like quarter pound, like half a pound ago? Like, I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is for like the, you know, all these banners and everything, man. And I don't know if it's people just being trolly, like they're just trying to troll me, or if people are legit like oblivious to what they're actually doing on these banners, or maybe they're just like, I don't know. Maybe they work for Bandai. I don't fucking know. But they think it's okay. They think it's okay, and it's not okay. It's really not. It's really not. Is that Mountain Dew? Yes, Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew Livewire. My favorite Mountain Dew in the world. Mountain Dew, if you want to sponsor me and just like send me cases of Livewire as payment, I will be forever grateful. I don't need money. Just send me cases of Livewire. That's all that you like. That way I don't have to spend money on Livewire anymore. This is my favorite fucking Mountain Dew. And if you could send me the Livewire in cans, in cases of cans, I will fill up this whole damn room with stacks of cases of canned Livewire. I would be forever grateful. Like, don't fucking pay me like you pay me in fucking Mountain Dew Livewire. That is my sponsorship right there. Fuck it, do that. Just do that, man. They probably bad at math. People kills me. People saying that, bro. Okay. Those are my favorite ones. Those are my favorite ones. It was like, Goshen, you didn't do the math right. Fuck you. You didn't tell me I didn't do the math right, bro. I fucking aced every single math class that I've ever been in. So much to the point that when I got to college, I never opened my math books. My college class math book, you know, my math classes, I never fucking opened my math books, and I aced everything. And then my teacher at my professor at the end of the year or end of the semester is like, yeah, you don't gotta take the final, you're good, go. And I'm like, peace. You're gonna tell me I don't do math right? Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't do math right. I fucking tutored my wife so she could graduate high school because she's not good at math. You know, in my math classes in college, I had all the fucking seniors in my class. I was in a class full of senior students in my math class, and they would always be like, hey, can you help me with the math assignment? Can you help me with with this? Can you? Yeah. They were trying to cheat off me when we were taking freaking math tests. Bro, come on. Don't fucking tell me I'm bad at math. Go fuck yourself. Alright? And I'm sorry dropping a bunch of F-bombs, but you don't go telling me that. Like, if you want to tell me that my grammar's bad, okay, fine. Tell me my grammar's bad. I'll admit my grammar's bad. I'm not a language arts student at all. I love to read. I love writing. I love creative writing. I love writing poems. I love writing music. I love writing fan fiction. I love all that shit because it's creative. But you're gonna sit here, but if you want to tell me that I'm bad at grammar, by all means, I am bad at grammar. Alright? In every language arts class that I ever took, I was happy to get a C. Because I am fucking bad with grammar. Isn't Mountain Dew that soda that had a destroying teeth game or something like that? I don't know. Don't know. Here's the thing. Moderation. Everything in fucking moderation. Everything is bad for you in this world. But it's all about moderation. Like, you can drink soda. You can drink soda. Moderation. You drink soda? You drink water. You know, like, you take care of yourself. But every now and then, indulge. Whatever. Who the fuck cares? You know, like, it's moderation. You know, same thing with the banner. Same thing with all these. And one of the things I like about Starocean. I mean, there's a lot of things I like about Starocean. But one of the best things I like about Starocean, when you click on that summon banner, or that draw banner to go into the summoning screen for Starocean, the character who does the summoning for you, she even tells you, she's like, summoning is a dangerous art. Summoning is a dangerous art. It's like, please be careful or something like that. No, I'm not saying fucking do drugs. Rated R gamer, I'm not saying that. Like, no, I'm not saying do drugs. No. 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 I am not an advocate of drugs. No. Rated R gamer, did we already talk about SAOIF? We're all over the place, but we're all talking about it's everything as a whole. Like SAOIF, Dokkan Battle, Naruto Blazing, Starocean, all mobile games in general. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. This is why I never spend any money on games, especially Bandai, unless I'm guaranteed the unit, which will never happen. This is why I like console games. Okay? This is why I like console games so much more than mobile games. You know, give me a console game any day of the fucking week. Like, there's console games all over this fucking room. All over. You know, like, I have console games back there. I have console games here, over there. I have console games here. I have console games here. I have console games in my room, in my living room. Bro, give me a console game any fucking day because I spend it one time and that's it. Except if, you know, DLC happens. That's another conversation for a different day. But it's like, you know, the thing is, some mobile games are fun. And that's why I play them, because they're fun. But you get into shit like this where it's like, bro, how can you sit there and tell me it's 6% increase rates and purposefully lower the rates by adding more featured units onto that banner? You can't sit there and be, you can't, because, and I used this as an example in that video. You look at the previous banner, and at 2% increased rates, it is a higher rates to get the featured units as opposed to the new Asuna banner, which is 6%. You can't tell me that 6% increase rate is okay because there's more featured units. You can't do that. That's not okay, people. Open your eyes, wake up. Wake up. And I will say this till I can't talk anymore. Wake up! Yes, this is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yes. I did an unboxing video of this figure. Bro, I love this figure so much. The detail on it is fantastic. It's fucking, it's amazing. Amazing how freaking detailed this figure is. I love it. I love it. You know, like I won't buy I don't like cheap figures and cheap shit, like, you know, because it looks cheap, it feels cheap. Like if I pick up a box for a figure that's like this big, and I pick up the box and it feels like a fucking, like there's nothing in there, I'm like, nah, I'm not spending 40 bucks on this because it's like cheap ass plastic. You know, that's why I bought like the Gogeta, because it's like, bro, the detail is fantastic. Fantastic with the detail on the Gogeta. And it's solid. Like, it's not cheap hollow plastic or anything like that. It's solid. It has a good weight to it. You know? Like, it feels like I could let my kids play with it and it'll come back to me in one piece. I mean, let's be honest. It'll come back to me in two pieces because it comes apart. But you get what I'm saying. Like, they're not going to break it because of how well made the figures are. Same thing like in here too. In here too. I haven't opened this. I've always wanted to open this. I would love to buy a second one to open it, but it's completely sealed. I've never opened this, but it has two figures in here, a Kirito and an Asuna figure, and it's fucking heavy as hell. It's heavy, bro. Like, if you pick this up, it weighs just as much as this and Gogeta and probably another figure put together. This has good weight to it. The only reason why I haven't opened this yet because it's numbered. It's freaking 2,612 out of 10,000 made. So that's never going to be open. If I could grab another one, then I'd open whichever one, whichever box was like the higher number in production. But how much did the Gogeta figure cost me? 30 bucks, 25 bucks? Hold on. $25. That's how much it cost me. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the case back there. That's the case for the Gogeta. And then back there I have the case for the Gohan. Like, or the box for the Gohan. I don't want to get rid of them because the boxes look fucking nice. Like that box, you see it in the background, and the fucking box in the background looks badass. You know, so I don't like, I keep the boxes. The Gohan figure was expensive. Like the Gohan figure I think was like 40 or 50 bucks. There's no price on it now, but when I bought it, it was like $40 or $50 for the Gohan figure. The Gohan was expensive. Different companies. Different companies, but still like same quality, which is nice. The Gohan is Master. Yeah, the Gohan. If you want to like look for it, it's the Master Stars Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They have a different variant. This is the special version. They have three versions of this. They have the special version. They have the manga version, which is like it's painted to look like the fucking manga version of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And then they have a color variant, or like the original. This is the color variant. They have the original version where his belt is blue and not red. So that's really the only differences between the three. But I think this is the more expensive one out of the three. So plus it's Gohan. Gohan's my favorite character, so I didn't mind buying it. Did I go to the Dragon Ball tour? No, I didn't. Bro, I'm broke. I don't have the money to do that. But going back to the topic, like I just wanted to kind of like air this out, and hopefully I can do that video with Muscle and Truth. Like I said, I'm just waiting for them to, or you know, I heard back from Muscle already, so I'm waiting to hear back from Truth. And so like once I hear back from them, if we can go ahead and do that, then that'd be a good video. Like I'd like to get different perspectives from different people who play different mobile games. Because we all know Muscle and Truth both play Dokkan. They both play Legends. Muscle also plays Blazing. He plays Tokyo Ghoul. He plays SAO. So I'd like to get opinions from them as well. If you have to suggest some to play either Starocean, Dokkan, SAOIF, or any other, which would I suggest to people to play? I mean, they're all different games. They're all different games. But if I was going to suggest, like, usually I ask people what kind of game they like to play. Or, you know, the first things first. But if I was to just straight up suggest, I would say either Starocean or not Starocean, or Starocean and Tales of Aran. Those would be the two that I would suggest people to play. Mainly because they're very free to play friendly, and Tales of Aran is it's actually very competitive. Believe it or not, like right now there's a guild war going on for Tales of Aran, and it's extremely competitive. You guys like are in the Discord and you follow in the Discord, especially if you are part of the Tales of Aran Discord, you'll understand what I'm saying. Like our guild right now is like it's a guild war, and so basically you are pitted against another guild, and you have to compete for points, and whichever guild gets the most points wins that competition for the day. So it's very, very competitive, and it's like, bro, like today we won, yesterday we lost, the day before that I think we won, and then the day before that I think we lost, but it was like super close. We lost by like maybe 100 points. So it was like it's Tales of Aran is like very competitive. I actually really like it. Since the Guild War came out, I enjoy Tales of Aran even more than I did before. Random question: if you hypothetically sold all your game collection, how much would you make? Okay. Let's see. How can I put this? I've never had to sell my entire gaming collection, but I sold a lot of games before. And okay, so a few years back, I would say about 6 years now. 6 years back, we had to move, and so I needed to get enough money to put for a down payment or a deposit on the house we were gonna move into. Plus, I had to pay my bills and everything. So I sold enough games where I made about $3,000, something like that, so we can move and everything. Because I had lost my job at the time, and I hadn't gotten my unemployment just yet. So, and we needed to move, so I sold enough games to get about $3,000 so we can move. And that wasn't even half of my collection. I think it was like maybe a third of my collection at the time. So now, like, I still haven't recovered the entire collection that I used to have. But for everything that I have now, if I was to sell my entire collection, probably anywhere between 8 to 13,000 for my entire gaming collection. Something around there. To the point that like I probably should get my gaming collection insured. It's just it's a pain in the ass, because like the thing is, like, with renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance, it'll cover it to an extent, like it'll cover a certain amount, but it doesn't cover all of it because it falls under electronics. So I would need, like, if I was to get them insured, like just my games insured, then I would have to like do it's what's called scheduled insuring, or scheduled insurance, meaning that every time I buy a new game, I would then have to update my insurance and let them know, hey, I just bought this game, this is how much it costs. And so then they have to add it to the scheduling. Every time I sold a game or sell a game or give away a game or whatever, then I have to tell them, okay, I no longer have this game, take it off. It's a pain in the ass. And I know because I used to sell insurance for a long time. So it's a pain in the ass to do something like that. But I could do it, and I probably should do it, because that's just a smarter thing to do. So in case I have like a hurricane passes by and like destroys shit, then I have it insured. Because then at the same time, like, I could insure my computer. I can ensure my consoles, my TVs, like, you know, on the scheduled shit, because then it's like it's all in that gaming stuff. You study your own manga right now. You have 2 artists, and some people love helping. I'm hoping to release the first 12 volumes by next year. Nice. I'd like to I'd like to see some stuff on it if you're willing to share it, Rated R Gamer. So yeah, dude, like send me a private message on Discord or something, and let me know. Like, you know, send me anything if you can. Like, I'd like to see it. Like, even if it's just like a rough draft of, like, not drawings, but like the story. I'd like to see it. I like fan stuff, like fan fiction or whatever. I'm not saying that yours is fan fiction. I'm just saying, like, you know, I like it when people make their own shit. That way we can see it. Do I know Super Mecha Frieza? I know who she is. I don't know her personally. I know who she is. We need more Dokkan YouTubers. Female Dokkan YouTubers. Well, let me tell you something about. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm a big supporter of female gamers, female streamers, female gamers, whatever, because I want, personally, I like seeing female live streamers, female gamers, who are legit, not like, you know, I'm not gonna say any names or anything, but like legit female gamers who are respectable, right? That's why, like, I actually associate myself with certain female gamers, like Dana, who changed her, she just changed her YouTube channel and her Twitch channel now Villainy Arcade, which I actually like that. That's a good name for a channel. So that's her channel. You have Lark, who her channel's name is Larkspur. She plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. You have who else do I associate with? Oh, Allie. I don't know why Allie. I can't forget Allie. Allie's fucking awesome. I love Allie. Allie, her channel is Allie BMac. She's a variety gamer streamer. She streams a lot of games, like a lot of, you know, new games. So like I'll raid her channel when I get a chance. Like if she's streaming at the same time that I'm streaming, I'll raid her channel. So things like that, where it's like, you know, I love seeing female live streamers, because it's like, it's variety, man. Like, let's be honest, the gaming world, it's a sausage fest for the most part. So being able to interact with other live streamers, you know, of the opposite sex, it's a good dynamic, and I'm all for that, man. For sure, man. Can't share the story plot yet because things change and not everything's set in stone, but I'll send you a drawing of the main character tomorrow, Wednesday. Alright, no problem. Now, can I tell when you're guaranteed... Oh, I can tell now when you're guaranteed a 5-star in Dragolio loss. Yeah, it's, usually you do that on, you'll see, like, the gem in the middle will be, like, rainbow. Alright, Cruzy, I'll catch you later, dude. Allie was there for 24-hour stream. No, she wasn't there for the 24-hour stream. She knows about it because we raided her after the 24-hour stream. That's how she knows about it. Sausage party. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the gaming world, gaming industry is a sausage party. It really is. So any chance that I get where I'm able to help promote a female live streamer who's like a good female live streamer, I'll do it. Like, I don't mind at all. Like, I'd rather do that than like, for example, I'd rather go and do a raid on Ali's stream as opposed to Omnitos. And there's nothing against Omnitos. I love Omnitos, but I'm saying, like, as opposed to it, because it's Ali. Like, she's like fucking awesome and she's a chick. So yeah. Same thing with like Dana. Dana streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I believe. And it just so happens those are usually my days off, or Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I don't really get a chance to raid Dana as much as I'd like to. But Dana's part of the Discord. She's one of the mods in the Discord. I'm one of the mods in her Discord. So, you know, if she's live streaming and I know that she's live streaming, then I'll hop into her live stream. And I'll try to promote her live stream in the Discord as well. Just because Dana's a lot of fun. She's very, very good with live streaming. Like, she knows how to entertain, like, be entertaining. So that's one of the things I really like her. She knows how to be entertaining without degrading herself, which is more important. 24-hour live stream, good times. Yeah. I thought you're guaranteed a 5-star when you see those golden dragons. Oh, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the dragons. Maybe that's another. Like, there's different guaranteed animations. There almost always is. But yeah, I mean, we talked about our topic. We hit the topic that I wanted to discuss. So, I mean, if you guys wanted to talk any more about it, we can. I don't think I need to. Is Starocean a good game? It wasn't released where I live yet, but it just opened a pre-registration now. Shadow, yeah, dude, freaking yeah. Summon on, or not summon. Play Starocean. You'll like it. You will like it. Like, I promise. It's one of those things, like, everybody that I've recommended Starocean to, they've all liked the game. Now, whether or not they still play it, that's a whole nother story. But when they play it, they like it. You get to play with they have multiplayer, so you get to play with a whole bunch of different people. You get to play with me on live stream. It's very free-to-play friendly. Usually, I say usually, because right now, like, they released one banner back-to-back. So, like, within a week. They don't usually do that. Usually there's 2 weeks in between the banners. So usually you can farm up enough gems to do 4 multi-summons on every banner. Usually. 3 to 4 multi-summons. So you get to farm anywhere between 15,000 to 20,000 gems in Starocean. And each banner costs 5,000 gems. Not to mention, every day you get a free daily single summon, which I've gotten a lot of 5 stars off of the daily free single summon, so that's a good thing. Overall, it's a very, very good free-to-play friendly game. Let's hope I don't go through hell when I went in Aaron 50 rerolls and only 3 5 stars, all bad. Bro, I could freaking reroll for you in Starocean. It's so easy. By the way, does Starocean work well with your Nox? You still have... Nope. I use Nox just fine now. They fixed it. So, yeah, you can play it normally in Nox. Have you played Alchemist Code? No, I haven't. I've been tempted to. But no, too many games, man. Like, I don't want to. It's just I can't deal with it anymore. Like, just too many games. Now, when what is it? When Atelier World drops, then I might be playing that. Just because, like, I love the Atelier series. So that will probably get my attention. Most I want to say is fuck One Piece Treasure Cruises raids. I don't play that game, so I don't know. But knowing it's a Bandai game, I can understand. Rex, I'll catch you later, dude. No problem, man. Haley, what's up, Haley? And I beat the topic like a dead horse. Yeah, I did. I pretty much did. I mean, I just wanted to say what's up and your Starocean. And yo, Starocean is great, but needs more content. Well, I mean, they did just drop more story mode. Like, that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting them to, like, drop more story right now, but they did. And they dropped the Starocean 2 content really fast. Wasn't expecting that either, but they probably did that because we have the Halloween banner coming up with the Halloween event. So that's probably why they dropped it that fast. The thing is with Starocean, okay, it's the game gets a little repetitive and a little stale, but the thing is with that I enjoy most is that every character is pretty much different. So that's why I enjoy playing it so much, because if I get tired of playing a specific character, I can just play a different character, and it's like, okay, I'm good. Like, I can just have fun with this one. Ooh. What is it? Is this for everybody? Aw, never mind. Well, Shadow, I mean, it's going to be a good time for you to jump into Starocean because for all new players, not me, I don't get this shit. For all new players, they're giving 5,000 gems, 1 ace character ticket, 3 weapon 5-star tickets, 10 stamina tickets, I don't care about those. Full 3 million Welch. They're giving, okay, so basically they're giving the same thing they gave when the game first released. That's actually cool that they're doing it again, but only for new players. So I don't get that shit. Not for me. I don't want 4 dupes of Buggy or Shanks. I don't play the game, man. Any idea when 11 floors coming in SAO? Nope. I don't work for Bandai because if I did, I would probably be fired because I'd be like, bro, you guys are ripping people the fuck off. You need to change this game now. So, yeah. That's why I wouldn't be able to work for Bandai. So, rip me. Let's see here. What did I get? Oh, I just got an ace character ticket for day 28 login bonus. So for the month. Nice. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I need to get back into Starocean. I stopped playing it because of the change the date method to play the game. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. That was. That's why like I just strictly played it on my phone for a bit. But now, like, I can play it. Well, that makes rerolls easier. Just give a quick tip in what I should go for when I start. The new characters. Just go on the newest banner, which is Rina and Diaz. Rina is the best healer in the game. So just reroll on that. And you're good. Belgian players is sad. Yeah, right? I don't approve of your name, but what's up for days? I really don't approve of your name. But, I mean, you do what you want, right? That's your name. So, have fun with that name. But yeah, so rerolling in Starocean is going to be very easy for new players because of like everything that they're doing. Let's see here. I don't know when it's dropping for you though. Let's create our own game, F Bandai. Drugs are in everything. That's saying that. Just saying. Don't approve. Whether or not that's true, I don't approve. Nice. I just got another 5-star ace character ticket too. So the weapons ticket is not really that necessary to go crazy in rerolls. No, don't like. Okay, so the only thing you want to do is just like do your rerolls until you get the the new banner units. Try to get both units. If you can get more on top of that, then you're better for it. But yeah, you don't even worry about the weapon tickets. That's for after you want to keep your game. Wish you could add friends on Tales of Air. Amazing game, to be honest. Oh, you can add friends in Tales of Air. What are you talking about? You can't add friends. Oh well, no. Okay, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah. You don't add friends. You add guildmates. That's what it is. What are your thoughts about the new game you've been playing about the dragons? Oh, Dragalia Lost? Dragalia Lost is fun. I have not played it enough yet to determine how free-to-play friendly it is. So, I'm waiting until, how can I put it? I'm waiting until I'm at endgame content for Dragalia Lost to make my free-to-play friendly video and give my full review. So I did an initial playthrough or initial reaction video for it, but I want to do a full review video on it, and I want to do a how free-to-play friendly is the game video on it, like I usually do for all these games. Do I play Dokkan Global or JP? I used to play Global a lot. I haven't logged into my Global account in like a week and a half. So yeah. So with the 5-star tickets and all the cash, get the newest units and you're good to play. Pretty much, Shadow. Pretty much. So like I said, you want to draw on... Don't draw on the Claude and Fia banner. That one goes away in 2 hours anyways, so you wouldn't be able to. But the one that's currently active, which ends in a week, is the Diaz and Rina banner. you want to draw on that one because that one has, like I said, the best healer in the game, which is Rena. And then you be on that banner, you'd be able to get Claude and all of them anyways, so it doesn't fucking matter. Or Shadow, I could actually hook you up with an account that I already have that Animated Muscle never claimed. That account was supposed to be for him. I could do that, and I could transfer it over to you. So once you're able to download the game, like I said, if you want, I have that account just sitting there. That it's just sitting. It's got one, already one of the better units in the game, which is Summer Miuria. So it has Summer Miuria. It has Summer Miki, Lenneth from Valkyrie Profile, and a few other 5 stars. So I could hook you up with that one if you wanted. I've gotten to endgame content. I'm hooked on the story. Yeah, I mean, again, like I want to get to endgame content just to see how free-to-play friendly it is. That is like one of my biggest things. I need to know if this is going to be a game that like I'm going to be playing for a long time because I don't need to spend money on it. Granted, I'm probably going to be playing the game for a while anyways because it's actually a really good game. But I want to see if it's more of a cash grab or if it's more free to play. So that's what I want to figure out first. Leveling units after level 60 in Tales of Aaron is hard. Yes and no. That's where you start farming just the trials like crazy, and like using the large fruits to just level up your characters like crazy. That's where that falls in. I started playing. It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I was able to get everything in the banner though. You were able to? Nice, man. Raid boss is really hard. Did they release the raid boss already? I don't think they did. I like the story of Dragalia Lost, but man, those rates are killing me, giving me flashbacks to my Fate Go experience. Yeah, I know. The rates are bad in Dragalia Lost. They really are. I'm really trying not to summon as much in Dokkan. Gonna try for just 2 multis per summon, and if I don't get the character I want, fuck it. Bro, honestly, I would just wait, like just save your Dragon Stones until a really good banner drops, like a step up banner or whatever. Granted, like some of those banners look appetizing, but fuck, just wait till a good banner drops, man. Thanks for the offer, Gotian. I usually like to try on my own in the start and learn from scratch, but if I get into the Aaron's level, I will give you a heads up. But you don't need to hold it for me. Oh, no problem, Shadow. Like, honestly, don't worry about it. The rates are really good in Starocean. It has really good rates. It's a 3% rate to get either one of those featured characters. So when I say 3%, it's 3% each, not 3% total. So it's 3%. So DS has a 3% rate and Rena has a 3% rate. So the rates are really good. You're not gonna be re-rolling for a while. Trust me. Super Lucario, then you'll be saying the F word pretty often. Yeah, right. I guess I have that good luck in Dragalia Lost when it comes to dragons and worm prints. Nice. Is it raining outside? No. Why would you think it's raining outside? That's a random ass question. That's like a super random ass question. What the fuck is moving? Oh, that's my freaking PS4 controller. Yeah, why would you ask if it's raining outside? Super random, man. Let's see here. Hold on. Alright. I wasn't expecting to go through what I did in Aaron, so I'm very hopeful. Yeah, with Starocean, you're not. With Dragalia Lost, you would be. Like, it'd be probably just as bad in Dragalia Lost as it is to Tales of Aaron. The only thing with Tales of Aaron... oh, you're not very hopeful. But the only thing with Tales of Aaron is that like you could eventually buy a 5-star unit with the summon emblem. So it's like, you know, either way, like you'll be able to, it'll work out. Roque, what's up, Roque? How you doing, dude? We'll summon a Halloween banner in Starocean Amnesis for Vampire Victor when it comes out. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I'm saving up my gems right now, so I feel you, man. I feel you. I understand. Oh, what was I looking? I opened this for a reason on my freaking screen here. I don't remember why I opened this, but I did. Fuck. I don't remember. Don't remember. Whatever. Whatever, man. Considering we get a bunch of stuff in the beginning, I will have drastically more chances to get better stuff, so that helps. It does. It does. Plus, I mean, Square Enix, they take care of the player base. A lot. A lot. They had messed up on the Valkyrie profile banner and accidentally released it with lower rates. Once they realized that, it was already after people had summoned on it. And so then Square Enix was like, oh, our bad. We fucked up. We're going to fix this and give you all your gems back that you spent on the banner while it was on lower rates. So Square Enix takes care of the player base in this game. And I love them for that so much. Like, so much. Not always that Final Fantasy Brave Exvius or something like that's pretty bad. No, I said in this game, Square Enix takes care of their player base. I didn't say in all games. I said in this game they do. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, it's not too bad. It's just that they have step-up banners. And usually, when you have step-up banners, they tend to have lower rates because eventually you're guaranteed to get the unit. I actually did, you know, do like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, but I had to drop it because too many other games. Like I play other games more often than I did Brave Exvius, so I ended up dropping it. But it was a good game, man. Now I gotta wake up early for that Guild War. Oh yeah, bro. Like I grinded so much today, like, bro, and we still lost. It's alright. That's alright. Shit happens. Guild War already started. No, well, I mean, it starts 9 a.m. My time. So that's what he's talking about. Like, not right now. It's not active right now. That's why, like in that's why in Discord, like I was posting up pictures of my Mao because I'm getting my units ready for the Guild War tomorrow. Like I was trying to have her ready for tonight or for today, but I wasn't able to do it in time. She's ready for tomorrow's battle. Are there guilds, clans, etc. in Starocean? No, there's not. There's not, unfortunately. But I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like, not every game has to have that. You know, it's not that type of game. Starocean's more of a collection game, and just Starocean is more of a casual game. That's how I can say it. Starocean is a casual game. It's not about rank. It's not about PvP. It's not a, you know, it's a casual game. Once you get to end game content, you do what I do. You log in for 15 minutes. You do your daily single summon. You run your Maze of Tribulations. You do your achievements. Boom, you're out. You're out until like another event comes, and then when another event comes, then that's when you grind. That's when you grind for your stuff. You play with other people to grind for your stuff, and then once you're done, so sometimes it might take a day, sometimes it'll take 2 days, depending on how hard the event is. And then, like, usually a week after the event gets released, a week later, they release a harder difficulty with a new achievement for a new title and stuff like that. So, pretty much a classic hero collector type of game like Dokkan. Yes, but free-to-play friendly. Dokkan's not free-to-play friendly, and the the gameplay is a lot better than Dokkan. Like, you can't even compare the two. Dokkan is super trash when it comes to content, or not content, when it comes to the gameplay. That's how I should have said it. So that's how it is. What's my favorite mobile game so far? It is between Starocean and Tales of Aerin. Those are my two favorite at the moment, because they're both very free to play friendly. They're both fun. I get to play Starocean with other people, and for Tales of Aerin, like, it's very competitive. Like, especially right now with the Guild War, it's very competitive, and I actually really like that aspect of it. Bejeweled with muscles. No, not at all. Like, how can I put this? Okay, so some of you guys have played Starocean Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. Think of it like Starocean Memory Defrag, but on steroids. That's what Starocean is. Like, because Sword Art Online Memory Defrag, it's, you have your characters, you move your character around, and you attack and dodge and all that shit. You have that, but with 3D models, with super high graphic effects. You know, it's just so much better. It's like on steroids. I just hope I don't get shafted with my phone with the Moto G5 Plus, because I don't want to play it on PC. Shadow, if you can play Sword Art Online Integral Factor on your phone, you can play Starocean on your phone. So that's the way that I see it. If you can play, well, not Dragon Ball Legends, because Dragon Ball Legends, they lowered the requirements for it. Speaking of Dragon Ball Legends, what do I think about Legends? I think Legends is very boring. I tried to log into Legends the other day to try to see if I changed my mind, and nope. I was like, nope, I'm not playing this. I can't force myself to play it. I don't like it. You can't play Sword Art Online? Oh, then I don't know, man. That might be a tough one if you can't. You might have to play it on PC, and then you have to go and watch my how to play Starocean on Nox emulator, because it won't play on BlueStacks. So you're gonna have fun with that, man. You are going to have a good time. It's a pain in the ass, because not only then do you have to try and get it to play on Nox, then you have to get the graphics to adjust to it. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Sorry, Gotian, if you explained this before, but are the drop rates in Tales of Aerin good or bad? The drop rates in Tales of Aerin are so-so. They're like in between. They're not great, but they're not terrible. Unless you have bad luck like Shadow, and then yeah, it's terrible. But it's okay, because you can purchase 5-star units from the store using summon emblems. So that's fine. That's like, currently I have enough to purchase another 5-star. I've already purchased 2 5-stars from the store using summon emblems. So I can purchase another one if I choose to. I'm just waiting for the right unit to drop so I can do that. And then, because in the store with the summon emblems, it changes every day for what units drop in there. 20 more minutes till New Day and Dragalia Lost. Is it? Okay. I mean, so far I like Dragalia Lost. I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting till I get to endgame content where it's like, okay, now do I have to spend money to summon on the next banner? What's gonna happen when the next banner drops? And I think a lot of people are waiting on that too. They want to see how everything's gonna go from there. Because I feel like, for me, depending on how games handle things when you get to endgame content, it kind of make or breaks the game. That's the way that I see things. Take it as you will. You know, like Starocean, like I said, it's a casual game. Once you get to endgame content, log in 15 minutes, you do your dailies, you're out. You don't got to touch it again for the rest of the day, and then you can go play another game. Tales of Aerin is a little more grindy. And to get to end game content is actually pretty damn difficult. Like, the game gets really hard really fast. And it's not so much like just in hard mode. No, the fucking game, like, it goes from normal to then hard mode, and then hard mode is like, holy crap. And then you try to go to extreme mode, and then extreme mode is like, what the freaking hell just happened here? So that's why I like Tales of Aran, because like, if you want to go into end game content, boy, you gotta grind. So far, I really love playing Starocean. Is there another mobile game that's similar to it? Similar to Starocean? I don't think so. Not one that I can think of off the top of my head. And if there is, somebody tell me, because I would try it out. We were actually talking about this in another Discord. What Discord were we talking about? I think we were talking about it in Frontline Discord. Comparing Starocean, like the gameplay between Starocean, Sword Art Online Integral Factor, and a game like Honkai Impact. We were talking about the differences between them, and the reason why we're talking about them is because we wanted to see like which combat system is more fluid. And the thing, like with Starocean, the combat feels more fluid because it has an auto targeting system, whereas a game like Honkai Impact doesn't have a targeting system, so it feels a little clunkier. Oh, we were comparing it to Dragalia Lost as well, because like the combat in Dragalia Lost is a little clunky in my opinion. I love how the game is as far as like the combat goes, but it feels a little sluggish, and I don't know why that is. I still haven't figured out why it feels sluggish, but it does. It feels like there's a delay on the input between between me, like my taps, and the actual game movement. And I mean, they would call that input lag. So yeah, you have input lag or latency issues. I don't know if it's latency issues or what, but it's very how can I put it? It's just input lag. Have I played Night Chronicles? No, I haven't. Another game that I guess I need to try. Music is awesome in what game? Oh, in Dragalia? Yeah, music is awesome in Dragalia. Do I know any updates for the experience banner? Balance, update, release date. That sentence is really hard to read, lung cancer. Really hard to read. I'm going to try it again. Do you know any updates on the experience balance update release? I'm going to cut out the last date you put in there. Nope. It would probably be on Wednesday's update. There, yeah, it should be updating tomorrow night. And when tomorrow night's update drops with the harder difficulty for the event, for the guild raid event, and then whatever else they drop at the same time. Actually, when's Kirito's birthday? Fuck. I looked it up the other day. Hold on. Kirito's birthday, October 7th. Okay, so then tomorrow night we should see an update drop, and then in that update we should see the probably the changes for the experience balance. Probably. I'm hopeful. You know, that's the way I see it. Starocean is going into maintenance in like 2 hours. So that's a thing. Yogosh, I never thought I would say this, but I didn't enjoy Wise Oath of Felghana very much because it has quite too much fast-paced battle for my taste. Maybe I'm too into Wise 1 and 2 yet still. Then I have bad news for you, Shadow. If you didn't like Oath of Felghana, you're not gonna like the rest of the East games. I keep saying Wise. You're not gonna like the rest of the East games because they all have that faster-paced combat system. Like, they started adopting more of that Legend of Zelda feel, which I think is actually a good improvement. East Arc of Napishtim, Napishtim? I think that's what it's fucking pronounced. I forget. It's like fucking something like that. that one feels like you're playing a freaking Legend of Zelda game. So I actually really enjoy that system. But that's pretty much how all of them are from Oath of Felghana and on. So, yeah. Sorry, dude. I don't know what to tell you on that, man. They handle the EXP reduction like drop rates. Then we are going to get like a 0.3% reduction. Nah, it's not going to be that bad. I'm sure the XP reduction is going to be balanced like well. My question is, are they going to automatically level up people who grinded like crazy? And then if that's the case, are they going to increase the level capacity because you have people who grinded through all the way to level 100? Are they going to increase the level capacity so that way they can go ahead and just like increase their level instantly? Like I don't know what they're planning on doing. A game I really enjoy the gameplay battle is the one I sent you, Xanadu Next. You need to check it out. I think I looked at it. I don't remember. I don't remember if I looked at it or not. No, they should make it start over. No, man, I don't want to start over again. To be honest, that's what I'm expecting for the XP update. Jesus, man, like you don't have any faith in Bandai anymore. I don't blame you either. Really don't. I want to see the game do well. I want to see it improve more. We are, so what month are we on now? Game released in April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So we're 6 months into the game. They got to start like doing something to improve it, man. So yeah, one step at a time, but I think it's they need to improve it faster. I think that's the point that we're at the moment. That's how I feel anyways. You know, like people might feel differently because people like to disagree with me, which is just, it's perfectly acceptable to disagree with me. I see no problem with that if you want to disagree with me. But yeah, kind of an OG game, 1+ years, just not as OG as East 1 and 2. Oh, you're talking about Xanadu. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure what you were talking about there for a second. I want that grinding is a pain. I want my compensation. They honestly, they really should. Like, they should just auto level people at that point. I don't see what would be so hard to do that. Just fucking auto level them immediately. Like, they did the grind already. Don't punish them for something they already did. They can disagree at things, not math drop rates. Like, now we're gonna go back to that. See what you did? See what you did? Only when you see that guy drop 100k on Asuna banner and didn't get her. He only got 1 4-star, I believe. That was Kudu Gaming. Only got 1 4-star. Now we're gonna go back to the first topic we were talking about. See what happens? Like the cycle repeats. We talked about earlier in the stream. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with going back and talking about it because like people come in and out of the live stream, so I don't mind talking about it again. But first things first, okay? Like I'm gonna repeat what I said earlier. I don't agree with the way Kudu Gaming put his banner. Like his banner was as much clickbait as the Asuna banner is, and the reason why I said that is because he did not spend 1,000 pounds on that banner. Yeah, he dropped 100k gems, and he marketed it like he dropped. He marketed like he dropped 1,000 pounds on the banner, which is a lie. He didn't drop 1,000 pounds on the banner. How do I know he didn't drop 1,000 pounds on the banner? Because if you go through a third-party vendor, it does not cost you 1,000 pounds to buy 100,000 Arcana gems. Doesn't cost you that amount, not in the slightest. In fact, it costs you, I think when I did the math, it was like $271 US dollars. Okay, $271 US dollars to buy 100,000 Arcana gems from a third-party vendor. And how do I know he goes to a third-party vendor? Well, the simple fact that in his description, he promotes a third-party vendor. Like, that would be the stupidest thing in the world to market a third-party vendor and not use them. That would be the stupidest fucking thing in the world to do. Like, for real, man. But yeah, that was the first thing, is that I don't agree with his clickbait fucking thumbnail there. Not at all. The other thing is, you know, the whole point of the live stream today is just to talk about the, you know, the whole controversy that I seem to have started, or, you know, opened up the can of worms, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, within the community. Like, I could sit here and just read out these fucking comments to you, and you know what? I think I will. Let's do that. Let's read the comments, guys. You guys want to read the comments? Let's read the comments. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's read the comments. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna change the comments to the video. Where is it? Austin the Banner is a scam. Let's go read some comments, guys. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun and read some comments. All right. Let's look at these comments. All right. First thing is, okay. So I'm not gonna read the ones where they're like, "Oh, I got the unit" or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna read that. I'm gonna like read the ones where the, like, the people are just being stupid. Your question would be like that. Maybe don't be like that. Maybe he is that stupid. You need to have that slight belief in him. Whatever, man. It was like 370 something pounds, or 320. I don't remember. It was just, no. If you take 271 US dollars into Google and do a conversion from USD to pounds, I'll show you. It was so I think it was 271. No, not that one. British pounds. Oh, no, stop that. Bro, how are you doing this backwards? What the fuck? Thank you. Okay, so current exchange rate. I guess the exchange rate changed every day. Okay, whatever. Current exchange rate, British pounds, $208 or 208 pounds at 271 US dollars. Like, you can't tell me, like, no. Come on, man. That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. All right, Sebas, I'll catch you later. So if you go based off of Maverick Games, who I have in the description, it's $21 for 8,800 Arcana gems. All right, Shadow, I'll catch you later. So you do that 11 times. So 21 11 times. All right, because 11 times is 1,000 Arcana gems. I'm sorry, 100,000 Arcana gems, roughly. So 11 times 21. 231. I'm sorry, it was 231. That's what it was. It's 231 US dollars. So if you want to go pounds, 231. It was 177 pounds. Now, if you wanted to go euros, then it was 200 euros. So he didn't spend a freaking 1,000 pounds or euros or whatever the hell he wants to say. But anyways, let's read the comments, guys. Let's have some fun and read the comments. Okay, let's do that. All right. So, first, Gamer X. Goshen, you are wrong. Every banner in this game is a scam. Yes, I guess that's true. Let's see. Like, I want to get to the... Okay, so here we go. This one is from Spencer Cito. Cito? I don't freaking know. But we're reading comments, guys. And if any of you guys are in here that I'm reading your comment and I offend you, I'm sorry. But grow some skin and stop telling me I'm wrong when obviously I'm not, when you look at the banner and look at what they're doing to mess with the rates. So anyways, the rates are really the same. They give a fixed rate of 4% or 6%, etc. and spread that over 4-star Astonish skills. Since there are 20 in the list of rates, comma, the rates look like trash, but it's still the same for any normal banner. And then Raul Ceballos comments on that. Give this man a cookie. Since there are tons of skills in the Asuna birthday banner and all have the same rate to appear, the probability to get the featured ones is lower, but the probability to get a 4-star is higher. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. The probability to get a featured one is lower, but the probability to get a 4-star is higher. No, it's not. If there is a scam, it's probably that they didn't give featured rates to the featured ones, resulting in a clickbait banner. That is true. That is true. I give him that. And so I commented with, rates are not the same if they add more featured units into the banner to intentionally lower rates. I feel like a broken record at this point. In other Bandai Gacha games, we call this fake featured. Okay? Once again, if they give a fixed rate for all the skills, or all, that are on that banner, the featured skills, they give a fixed rate of 4 or 6%. They intentionally lower those rates of the featured skills by adding more, meaning they are not higher rates, they are in fact lower rates. Okay? And you got a game like Starocean. Again, I go back to Starocean because it's a good, perfect example. When you do a multi-draw on Starocean, it's 3% rates of getting the featured units regardless of how many units are featured on the banner. They don't lower the rates for the featured units, they lower the rates of the unfeatured units. So every time a new banner drops in Starocean, there are always more featured units in Starocean banners because they now have the previous units from the banner before. So if they had 5 stars on that Starocean banner, and then a new banner comes, now the banner has 22 units, but they don't lower the rates for the featured ones, only the unfeatured ones. The featured ones always stay 3%. Whether it's 2 featured, whether it's 4 featured, whether it's 6 featured, it is always 3%. And someone just subscribed. Who was that? Smoking Demon, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family, son. Alright, so let's continue with the comments here. Let's see. Damn, you told me in the last video to order because of the reduced first pull. And then I commented, I said for the reduced rate of 1,250 on the first one, you could at least do 1 multi if you wanted to. Let's see. Here's another for Raul Ceballos. Yes, it's a scam, but not the way you are implying. They are clickbaiting with 2 new skills on the banner with tons of skills and no featured increase % on those new skills. Yes, that is true with the clickbaiting, but it is still a scam in the way that I'm implying. You just have to understand the way that I'm implying. Let's see. I have to like load more comments. There's a lot of comments on this. And then this one's from John. This one's from John Lim. You guys are really funny, complaining about drop rates, scams, this and that. Still, I see you guys play. Just quit the game, for crying out loud. No pun intended. Where's the pun? I don't see the pun in that. And then I told him we can complain about a game we enjoy playing that we wish to see improved. So there's that. Okay, so here's another one. John Lee. Alright, John Lee, your concern is valid if the player is only aiming for the new featured cards only. For other new players like myself, a 6% drop rate for 4-star skills is actually very advantageous, and having almost no 4-star skills, we would welcome any new cards. At step 3, I received 2 cards, and by stroke of luck, one of them was the new featured rapier skill. I'm not saying this just because I got the card, but I think portraying it to be a scam is a bit of an exaggeration. It is a 6% boost to any 4-star, not a 2% boost to only the new cards like it is in the other banners. Let's break this down for a second here. My concern is only valid if the player is only aiming for the new featured cards only. True and not true, because while one of the issues is they featured 2 new skills on the banner, but did not give those 2 skills boosted rates like they normally do. That is true to an extent what he said. But now we're getting into the other awesome skills that are featured skills that are not really boosted rates at 6% like you say they are. They might be, but at the same time they're not, because they purposefully lowered the drop rate for them by adding more featured skills. So for the next part that he says, for new players like myself, a 6% drop rate for 4-star skills is actually very advantageous. No, this banner is not really good for new players. Like, okay. All right. Let's look at something here for a second. Would you rather? I'm gonna ask you guys. Give me your opinion on this really quick. Would you rather summon on a banner like the Musketeer banner that has legit higher rates for those featured skills? Okay, meaning that you have a higher chance to pull them. And while it says 1.3% increase on the rates, it's still higher rates than the Asuna banner. Would you rather pull on that one, or would you rather pull on the banner that has a bunch of featured skills, all lowered rates, but it says 6%? What would you rather summon on? I would rather go on the one that actually has higher rates for me to get those skills. That's what I would roll on. I don't care if this has a bunch of 4-star skills. It's still lower rates. I'm not going to summon on that lower rates. It's not going to happen. You know, that doesn't make any sense. And then saying it's a 6% boost to any 4-star. No, it's not a 6% boost to any 4-star. It's not. It's a 6% boost to featured Asuna skills, meaning that all the other 4-stars are still the low, stupid low rates at 0.0, I think it's like 0.068 or whatever. And the Asuna skills, the featured Asuna skills, instead of being the normal for featured skills, so for when there's 2 featured skills, like on the Cordial Knight banner or whatever with the Kismel and the Argo. On that banner, the featured skills are it's 0.65%. 0.65%. The Musketeer banner is half of that. It's 0.33% for these featured skills. And then the Asuna banner is 0.23% or 0.22%. Something like that. Like I wrote it down here. I fucking wrote it down. It was 0.21%. Or something around there. So every time you add more featured skills, you're dropping the rates. But at the same time, you're claiming that you now have higher rates on the banner, even though clearly you are flooding the banner with skills to intentionally lower the rates. I would rather go on banners that have higher rates. Alright, so like this comment is like it's I'm sorry, it's completely invalid. And then I wrote back, it's not a 6% boost to any 4-star, it's a 6% to the featured skills, and so they added more skills to lower the rates on those featured skills. And then here he goes. Here he goes. Same thing that people do. Okay, so everybody does this. Everybody fucking does this. All right, ready? Ready? Everybody does this. Gotians games, all Asuna 4-star cards are featured. That's why they have the same rates as the 2 new cards. If you look at the drop rate table in game, it is 6% for. It is 6% 4 stars. Okay, so 6% for 4 stars, 24% for 3 stars, and 70% for 2 stars. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. You can tell me all freaking day long. You can tell me all day long. Oh, it says right here. It says right here that it's 6% for the 4 stars. That's nice. That's nice. You know what it also says? It also says on the Musketeer banner that it's 1.3% increase, but these skills have higher rates. And if you go all the way to the last step, it's guaranteed that you're gonna get one of the skills. So you're gonna sit here and tell me, oh, it's okay. It says 6% right here. Don't you see it? And then I respond, don't you see it? The rates are 0.22% compared to the other ones that are higher rates. They flooded your fucking banner, so that way they can get idiots like you who don't pay attention to it, and they can get your money and your Arcana gems. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, before I read this one, let's go down. I want to go all the way to the last one. Let's go to the last one. Alright. This one's a long one. Okay, you ready? Ready? This is a long one. Kevin McCartney. And I even took a screenshot of this entire conversation and I put it in Discord for everybody. This is a long one. I think you failed to realize that this is a birthday banner. Did I? Did I realize? Did I fail to realize that? No, I didn't fail to realize that. I'm pretty sure I said it's a birthday banner. I'm pretty sure it says birthday banner on my thumbnail, but that's okay. That's okay. All of the Asuna 4-star skills are featured skills. I know that. That means that 6% is divided between 23 4-star skills. Okay. I know that. It's not a lie or scam. You just didn't math right. Okay. Okay. I didn't math right. That kind of triggered me. Now, I fucking wrote out a whole damn thing to this guy. And I even put this. I'm tired of going through this over and over. I'm just going to copy and paste it from now on. I'm aware of how it works. This is not my first gacha. My point is that this is a common Bandai tactic. They do different things to lower the rates of individual cards or skills, but do so in a way that they can still say, well, it's increased by 6% at the 3rd step like it's advertised. A good example is Dokkan Battle. When they have an LR banner, they will fill the banner with subpar featured SSR units that no one wants to pull, so the rates for the good featured units are lower than they would normally be on a banner. This is a similar case here. They lowered the base rates of the skills, and they also did not have the 2 featured skills at a higher rate as every other banner has been. But by that time you get to the 3rd step, the 6% makes it so the skills are at somewhat normal rate and not increased like they should be had the rates not been lowered. Stop defending a company that is doing shady things like this to get money from people by making them think it's higher rates. Perfect example of a company not messing with rates is Starocean. In Starocean Anonesis, all featured characters on a new banner have a rate of 3%, and that 3% is there regardless of how many characters are on the banner. In fact, every new banner we get in Starocean has more and more 5-star units because the previous release ones get added into the general pool of 5-star characters to pull, with the exception of limited characters because when their banner is gone, they are gone. Now, recently in Starocean, we had the Valkyrie profile banner, and in that banner, the 2 characters had rates of 2.33% instead of the 3%. People noticed this and got upset. Square Enix realized this and said, "Our bad, that was a mistake to release them at different rates, and it was unintentional. Everyone who pulled on this banner will be compensated all the gems they spent on the banner at the time of the lower rates, and we will adjust the rates back." So tell me why a company as big as Bandai Namco can't have set rates for their banners and then be able to have a legit 6% increase as said, instead of intentionally lowering the rates of the said banner just because it is a banner featuring a popular character. And this is his response. This is his response. Because he clearly did not read all of that I typed into him. Clearly did not read it all. Gotians Games. How is Bandai doing shady things when all the information for the banner is given freely? Rates were increased for featured skills. Hold on. First things first. Information for the banner, for the rates, given freely. Yes, they are. They are given. You can clearly see the rates. Do people look at the rates? No. Because it's all the way at the fucking bottom. Nobody looks at the rates. Number one. Rates were increased for the featured skills. Yes. The rates were increased for the featured skills. It just so happened 23 skills are featured on the banner. Right there. Right there. You just said it. Right there. There are 23 featured skills on the banner. Right there you said it. Right there. It's a birthday banner. What do you expect? Every birthday banner up to this point has always had every 4-star skill of that character as a featured skill. You're giving out false information to your viewers, and you should think about this before making a video. Bro. Right there. First things first. You said it right there. There's 23 featured skills on the banner, which intentionally lowers the rates. Intentionally lowers the rates when you do that. Okay? That's number one. Alright? And then saying you're giving out false information to your viewers and you should think about things before making a video. So then I respond to him. I'm done answering. I've already answered your question. If you don't like my videos, don't watch. I won't lose sleep over it. Now, I see you don't take constructive criticism well. This is what Kevin McCartney is saying. I see you don't take constructive criticism well. You should learn to accept when you are wrong and that to grow instead of being rude. Also, my original comment was not a question. I was pointing out that you obviously missed on the banner. Anyone can see it. It's there in black and white on the banner details. Now he's being like a little rude to me. So I respond, it's not about constructive criticism. You're trying to justify the rate drop being an okay thing because there are more featured units. I didn't miss that. I just didn't say it. Like I stated in the this is a common practice that Bandai does in their games, and it's not right. Granted, it's your gems, money, and it's your right to use them how you will, but it does not justify it. The practices that they are putting forward. And straight up saying I'm wrong is being rude on your part, as you fail to see the argument that I'm making. Perhaps you should take your advice and read everything that I have said to you before you comment. Gotians Games, your argument was that Bandai was doing shady practices and scamming people. Yes, that is my argument, that they are doing shady practices and scamming people. But understand why I'm saying they are doing shady practices and scamming people. If you read everything that I said to you, and if you actually look at the video and understand everything that I'm saying, then you would understand why I'm saying Bandai is doing shady practices and scamming people. So then he goes, there is nothing shady or scam here on this banner. All the details are available in the game in black and white. To date, there's only been one banner that could be truly called a scam, and that's Yuki birthday banner. But that was a scam due to poor translation on Bandai part, which they compensated players for. At that point, I just had enough with this guy. I said, whatever you choose to believe. I'm done with this guy. Like, this is a guy who doesn't seem to understand the argument that I'm making here. He doesn't seem to understand it. Trippy, what's up, Trippy? So, I gave up on that guy. He's like, I wasted enough of my time on this dude that, like, no more. Done. Whatever he wants to believe, that's whatever, man. Like, can't do it no more. Can't do it. And then here's another one. I gotta drink something because this is... So, this one is Mick Andrew. I don't know who this is. The total drop rate of getting 4-star is only a total of 4%. It means the more the 4-star in the banner, the lower chance. True. True. Since there are also other Asuna skills, not just the 2 new skills, of course it would be lowered. True. You're saying everything right here. You are saying everything right here in my argument. You are saying everything right here in my argument. Okay. 4% is divided into almost 20 plus skills. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, 4% is divided in almost 20 plus skills. What do you expect? The other banner only has about less than 20 4-star skills, so it's higher. Get my point? Oh boy. Oh boy. So what did I do? Copy paste. I pasted the same thing. I'm aware of how it works. It's not my first Gacha. Everything I just read, I copy and pasted to this dude right now. Okay. The only difference is actually no, I didn't copy and paste it. No, this was before. This is another one. So I put, I'm aware of how this works. It's not my first Gacha. My point is that this is a common ban tactic. They do different things to lower the rates of individual cards and skills, but do so in a way that they can still say, well, it's increased by 6% at the 3rd step like advertised. Good example is Giant Ball Dokkan battle when they have an LR, blah blah blah. And then I put, this is a similar case here. They lowered the base rates of the skills, and they also did not have the 2 featured skills at a higher rate as every other banner has been. But by the time you get to the 3rd step, the 6% makes it so the skills are at somewhat lower rate and not increase like they should be at the higher rates. Stop defending a company that is doing shady things like this to get money from people by making them think it's a higher rate. And then he put, Gotians games, yeah, you got the point, but I think that's how it works for most games, not just Bandai. Like your vids, you're very informative. So then he understood what I was saying. Then he's like, I hope you can give us info on advanced server, more power to your channel. And I'm like, that's that. Okay, so I was still like in the heat of it, because he was like, that's how it works for most games, not just Bandai. I'm like, and that's where I go, you know, I tell him that that's actually wrong, and then I go into the example of Starocean. And then he said, yeah, absolutely wrong. Sorry, sorry I said most, not all game companies. Yeah, I agree with you with what you say. So he understood at the end of the day. Let's see who else. Sora Satoshi, I know you're in here. No, you're in here. I'm gonna read your comment anyways. Like, you didn't say anything bad. I'm just gonna read your comment anyway. Sora, who's in here by the way, curious how many 4-stars are on the banner to make the rate low. So Sora already understood that the rates were lower because there were more skills on the banner. He understood that. He hasn't. So he said, I haven't updated the game to the latest version yet, so I can't log in. Plus the space on my phone. But man, it sucks when a game looks so promising when they do things like this. But feel like the developers look at Fate Go and say, huh, they can get away with less than 1% odds, so can we? Yeah, and then I told him, regardless how many 4-stars are on a banner, if you show increased rates at 6% increase, then you should, and you have another banner with 2% rate increase that does in fact have more feature skills than the Austin banner or whatever, then it should be higher rates and whatnot. So like, I wasn't arguing with Sora Satoshi. He understood what I was saying. For the next banner, you should use a board and market explain them. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. No. Let's see who else. Oh, here's another one. Kevin Chan. The percent boost is across all featured skills on the banner. In the case of Asuna, it's all 23 skills, while the other banner is across 6 featured skills. The wording cooks you all the time. All in all, it's not really a scam. Bro, you just said it. The percent boost is across all featured skills in the banner. And that there's 23 Asuna skills that it's spread across. Kevin Chan, you just said it, bro. And then what did I do? I just copy and pasted. I'm tired of going through this over and over. I'm just going to copy and paste. I'm aware of how this works, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just copy pasted on him. Just did. No, I'm done. Can't fucking do it no more. But yeah, those are how a lot of the comments are. Actually, I shouldn't say a lot of the comments. That's about like how 15 to 20% of the comments are. Most of the comments, the people like were understanding. They're like, "Oh shit, I didn't know this. Thank you for telling me." Or, "Damn, I already summoned. I should have waited." You know, like, so I get a lot of like it's a lot of back and forth. But I read all the ones that were like, "No, you're wrong. You didn't math right." Ilya, what's up, Ilya? So yeah, I read the ones that I wanted to read. All the other ones are like I said, all the other ones are you know, good comments. One guy, he's like, too late. Oh man, that sucks. But yeah, so that's basically everything that's been going on, man. Oh, it's been a long night. It's been a long couple days since I did that fucking video. Like, how long has a video been out? Like, it hasn't even been out that long. It's been out, what, like 2 days? Let me see. September 29th. Okay. So it's been out 3 days. 3 days. Bro. And it's just like, people have been going crazy. It's so funny, man. It's so fucking funny. Like, it's honestly, it's good. It gives me, like, you know, it promotes my video because, like, if you type in SAOIF Asuna birthday, my freaking video is, I think, the first video that pops up. I think I'm like the first 2 videos that pop up. So, bro, like, you know, it helps me. Oh man, good times, good times. I don't know what else to. I don't know what else to say about this. I mean, people want to believe what they want to believe. They want to see what they want to see. People. That's just how people work, man. It sucks. It really does. Double rates, kind of. SSR double. Yeah, kind of. Kind of when you think about it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just a lot of issues that I would love to see just fixed, you know? That's me, man. I hate seeing shit like this and then I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see things improve. That's what I want to see. I want to see things improve, and at the end of the day, the only way for things to improve, let's be honest, is to complain. Like, I don't want to, like, be that guy where it's like, oh, we have to complain about everything. I don't want to be that guy. But damn it, man, like, you're gonna make it so freaking hard for us to do shit. Don't be like that. That's all I can say, man. Just don't be like that. I really want to see things for the better in the game that we all enjoy to play. You know? But if we don't stand together as a community to be able to fix issues, then shit won't get fixed. You know, like, people have to understand that. If we're divided as a community for the games that we play, the only people that win are the developers who are screwing us. But if you support the poor practices that these companies are doing, then we lose. We don't win. We lose, man. And then we don't enjoy the games anymore. And we move on to something else. And the companies won't care because they've already made their money off of us. You know, they've already gotten what they wanted out of it. And, you know, if people abandon the game, they won't care. Because they'll just go and make another one and do the same shit. And they'll make it all pretty. And they'll make them all the money in the world. Like, you guys have to understand something. When it comes to Bandai and all of their mobile games, they don't care if most of them fail. They don't care if SAOIF doesn't make them money. They don't care if Memory Defrag doesn't make them money. They don't care if Blazing doesn't make them money. They don't care if Tokyo Ghoul doesn't make them money. The only game that they really care about is Dokkan. And the reason why I say that is because that Dokkan makes them so much fucking money. It's stupid that they don't have to care about the other games. They don't have to. They don't have to put the same development or the same anything into their other mobile games that they... and you know, I'm not even saying like they put a lot of effort in Dokkan, because they don't. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, they care about Dokkan. They don't care about the other stuff. Because the other stuff doesn't make them as much money. But if we want to see like all this shit change, man, then we need to make it happen. Like, one way or the other, we need to make it happen. And the only way for it to happen, like I said, like, we complain about it. Like, it sucks. It sucks to have to do that. It really, really sucks. But fuck. If we don't, nobody is. And nothing will change. For example, the whole thing with the XP, like with the XP improvement that they're pushing out. That stuff wouldn't have happened if we weren't complaining about it. And that's a big deal. That is a very big deal. I released a video that said like SAOIF is not about the skills. It's not about summoning or doing draws on every skill banner that drops. That's not what the game's about. The game's about just going around killing things with some friends and you know, doing events and stuff like that, and just chilling and having a good time. That's what the game is about. The reason why I complain about the banners and everything is because there's an imbalance. They're pushing out so many banners, but not as much content, or not quality content for us to enjoy. Then we complain and we get tired. Or if they push out all these banners but don't give us enough Arcana gems to be able to summon on these banners, then there's an imbalance, and we get annoyed with it and we complain. Or if they push out these banners with not enough Arcana gems and bad rates, we get annoyed and we complain. I'm not saying everybody's going to be happy 100% of the time in these games. They're not. No way that any company would keep everybody 100% happy. But it's about the consumer. It's about us. We're the ones who play the game. We're the ones who spend the money in the game. We want to get the best experience we can for the money that we spend. So give it to us. That's what I'm complaining about. That's what I'm talking about right now. That's the issue at hand. More so than the bad rates on this banner. It's just overall the experience. It's everything as a whole that we want for our money. You know, that's what it is. That's why I give props to Nintendo, because they listen to their players in Fire Emblem Heroes. Like when that game first dropped, to promote a 4 to 5 star, took about 5 months of saving feathers. I never played Fire Emblem Heroes, so I don't know. I'll take your word for that. But I mean, if there's one thing I'm gonna leave you guys with, because we're almost at 3 hours now. One thing I'm gonna leave you guys with is open your eyes, look at the rates, look at every game that you're gonna play, or every game that you currently play. Look at the rates for the games, for the banners and everything else that you plan on summoning on. Look how free-to-play friendly each game is. Is this the type of game that's gonna screw you at the end game content, where it's not going to give you anything else for free stuff to be able to like continuously play the game the way that you want to play it? Or is it going to be like that free-to-play friendly game that you're going to enjoy for a long time? Don't give in to the practices that companies like this are doing, where they intentionally screw you. Don't give in to it. At the end of the day, we're the consumers. We have a voice. Don't be blinded by the numbers that you see on that banner or the flashy lettering or anything like that. Take a look at it. Take a look at everybody else. I'm not the only YouTuber. I know I'm not. I know people watch other YouTubers. Take a look at other YouTubers doing their summoning videos and everything else. See for yourself how many freaking currency they spend in whatever game they're doing to get whatever unit that they're, you know, that is featured, or and judge for yourself. But be educated when you judge things, or when you plan on playing things. Be educated about it. You know, don't allow things like this to happen. Anyways, that's going to be it for the live stream. It went on a lot longer than what I planned it to. And I thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I really do. It means a lot. And just keep a lookout for, like, look at the rates from now on. This applies to other things. Always read twice the things that you're going to sign and require. Yeah, exactly. Just look at things. Get to know it. Like the analogy that I put before. You know, you see a pretty girl, buy her a drink first. Get to know her before you, like, do anything. Same thing with the banners. Get to know the banners first. Look at the banners. Look at the rates. Look how things are. You know, that's one of the reasons why I do everything that I do, as far as, like, analyzing the banners and stuff like that. You know, that's what I just want to, like, get into your guys' heads, and, like, stand together as a community to fight these improper practices, man. Like, you have to, because nobody's gonna fight for you. You know, I'm not. I can't. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm one voice. So everybody as a whole needs to stand up and speak up. That's the only way things are gonna work out. But I'm gonna get out of here. It's 2:30 in the morning. 3 hours into this live stream. So thank you guys once again for hanging out. I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming. Let's just see what drops in what game. Maybe Dragalia Lost, because we have the raid that's either coming up. If the raid drops, they said that it's been delayed, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hell, I might even play Resident Evil 4 to finish that. Or I might play Red Dead Redemption. Just updated the news. October 3rd is the 16-man boss raid. Oh, there you go. There you go. So then it's not tomorrow. It's the following day. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to try to get some rest. Let's be honest, I'm not going to fall asleep. I'm probably going to, like, either play some games like World of Warcraft or record some videos or something. But I'll catch you all later. You guys have a fantastic rest of your night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.